Good night. You present early 2 times. Watch my nails done for my glasses to box foot. You see me broke off my fingernail a while ago. Almost in the nail bed. She's crying. Watch it. They even know how to take off the piece. Like hot. I forgot to take off the nail. Like I'm in my second nail broke off now. How this broke? How want me do? Itch it in or something. We can't bother. They say I tricked me, that's why. Patsy King in the house. What's up? What's up? I say my cheek a bump up. I use one cream on it that me did not the sun over the week so much. But like I just said I put it on my cheek alone like it bump me up. Yeah, like it bump me up. I mean I do bumpy face, you know. I don't do bumpy face. Swear. One time my face have a bump up, you know. Jeez, I say one time my face bump up. Some big old bump in my face and my face spotty like spotty groupie. And a single Bible me use, you know. I make single Bible with orange. Squeeze orange, I make the single Bible and blend it and drink it. I'm gonna put single Bible on my face. And I don't know. If it was time for me, I just go away. Me not even a spot, me never have. I made the face it full of spot, you know. I don't know, that was a miracle. You just go away. God knows I'm gonna deal with it. So I guess that's why. I don't see Dana long all long. The love family, good night. I don't see Dana. Where is Dana? Let me send her a notification. How you all doing? I never know, say I say late, you know. I say me run go bed. Was it when I was younger? What? Oh, yeah, with the bomb. Yeah. Yeah, when I was younger, but not in my 20s though, but in my 30s, yeah. Early 30s, yeah. And my daughter them did, yeah, the look at them time there. Boy, I couldn't deal with it, it nearly mad me. I don't know something, I don't know if something heat, I don't know what was it, but it did spat up. I to get rid of it. Yeah, the single bed, me I was single bed in my car too, you know, in my car back, you know, I get two single bed for a lady. Yesterday. Oh. Oh God. My neck I feel so bad. But by tomorrow pill I wear out, but by then we reach at the thing there, the therapy. Early appointment me have 8:30. Them say water go away. water go away. Where? Where water going away? Them say we must prepare for hey, you know what time? Anyway, good night people, good night. Welcome to the live. Good night, good evening I should say. Good night and when we are going, but sure, the full Jamaican thing that we say good night. But anyway people, good evening one and all. Welcome to the live. Yes. We'll just have a little discussion and chat and, you know, feel free to say what we want to say and be honest and speak what we want to speak without disrespect or anything, alright? Yes. When was the earthquake? What them say? Come to Jamaica this morning. Come here, me I try to remember if me feel it. When was the earthquake? like in a daylight or in an early morning. When was it? One know when was it? Oh, in Portmore. Them say what I go in a Portmore. Oh, in a Passage Fort. Passage Fort me live too. But me not there Passage Fort, you know. Them say we for prepare for earthquake. We are gonna get something like Port Royal. How you prepare for earthquake? What we must do? Go on the table from now. Or go stand up in the middle of the road or stand up. How you prepare for an earthquake? What do you do? Well, me know one thing you can pray, but what else? Because I don't know how you prepare for an earthquake. I don't know how you prepare for that at all. Because that sound away. Really sound away. Want to know when was the earthquake this morning? When was the earthquake? When them say earthquake that come. Because remember, me did up on my bed and me did a lie down and me know say, because I not watching the time for a week, you know. I swear to God for a week, me not watching the time. Remember one time I feel the bed a shake, you know. And me literally turn round. Me literally turn my head so I look and say, oh, one time I wonder if one cat or one dog on that bed, me say, what is, you know? But when me don't know the time. But me don't know was what time. Me don't know was what time. Because come to think of it, me I think about it and I say, me remember felt that feeling there. So me don't know. Oh my God. I was going in Jamaica. What going on in Jamaica? We've been having a lot of earthquake. It wasn't mentioned on the news there. Come on, know. So you in a Portmore, you never feel it? Did you felt it? The Love family, did you feel the earthquake? What them said 4.7 magnitude, no? I try to remember. Can remember one time I feel a bit of shake. I feel it a shake. And I say, you know, I think my phone a vibrate. And I feel it again like a couple seconds. And I wonder, I look. You know, I look and I wonder what is it. But I don't know the time. Not the one Friday. Them said today. This morning. Me know the one, me feel the one Friday. I felt that one. Yeah, that one there did rattle. Yeah, me feel that one there. Me scream out, earthquake, earthquake. Lord have mercy. I never so early Friday morning. I was so early. No, so I don't think I was so early. Me never talk about earthquake this morning. But I don't remember. I know I felt something. But I'm not sure of the time. No, never feel that one. I mean, never hear nobody talk about it. Yes, people are talking about it. Then upon the live when I do to them here, people are telling me. Ask me if I feel it. How did I ask me? I think I silver dumpling. No, I have a silver dumpling. Or somebody else. Yeah. But you know, probably a lot of people, the person never felt it, and probably I never everywhere. Yeah. It wasn't everywhere, so you know. Probably that's why. I never feel the bed shake, yes. Twice. But then, you know, like a couple seconds after, but then I wasn't sure. That was the farthest thing from my mind. But that sound like some wee hours of the morning. Yeah. Like some wee hours in the morning. But I'll feel earthquake already. And me not to be here, nobody did that talk about it. Yeah. So I come right here so now. My neck I feel a strain. I mean it out there saying but the damn dog just a bark and I make pain eyes and my ears and now I'm going to need him tap. So I'm going to give him one chicken bone. Outside feel cool with the fan. Yes, people, like up the live, please, as you come, double tap. I touch the three dots and like up the live. Please share the live if you can. And make you enjoy yourself. Good night, Barbara. I did not see you, I oversight. I saw Patsy King and Denary. Yes, people. So what go on with yourself? What's up? So Denary tell you double tap the screen to leave a thumbs up. Share the stream and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Thank you. And please, people, you can buy, I call it subscription, membership. The membership is only $2.99. And the Cash App and the PayPal is there. You can support the channel through Cash App or PayPal, or you can send super chat. People in the back watching the live, you know you don't comment. Please like up the live, and you know you can say good night. You don't have to say much, even though I wouldn't mind you guys, you know, interact. But you can just like up the live for me, please. 20 of us and I only see 5 likes, so I guess only 5 people on the live. That is acquainted, who is in the family, or I should say. Yeah, and the other 15 are just in the back. Is that so? Yes, so tonight topics, people. Topic is what the topic? I not use my laptop, you know. You can't even see topic. A white topic. Just I work with my phone then. The topic tonight is about verbal abuse. Going through verbal abuse. you know, or what is your intake on it, how you deal with it. Do you give a second chance? Do you move on? What do you do? You know, how bad it have to be for you to, you know, to walk away. You know, first offense, what? Or, you know, do you plan? Make a plan? Do you just get up and leave because you have too much, you know? You can't take any more? How it go? How it go, people? Remember, I don't do pasa in the night. Pasa, we have real conversation. You hear me? Pasa, we have real conversation. In the night, yeah. In the night, yes, on my life, we have real, constructive, adult conversations. Understand? Yeah, we don't do pasa. You know, the internet drama in the night, unless it may be like a Saturday or a Sunday night. But during the week, Monday to Friday, in the night, yes, we do, you know, we talk about life experiences and, you know, yeah, we talk about life experiences, you know, things we have been through, any little thing, you know, we just have a conscious, adult, mature conversation. Okay? Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Denary. So, people, I'm going to put my number in the chat for those of you who don't know my number. So, you know, but I'm not putting it yet. So you guys can, you know, you can call in, you can interact, you can, you know, we can have a conversation, you can tell us what are some of the things you have been through, you know, in that maybe it's not current, but you know, in the past, you know, because remember, you know, we're talking about abuse. And we're not talking about abuse. You know what I mean? That's the, I'm not about to put nothing behind me. We're not talking about abuse with, say, just women per se, because men get abused also. You understand? But the narrative is women go through abuse more than men. You understand? Out of 10 men, probably 3 go through abuse. You know? Women go through abuse more than men. You understand? And we have some women who, you know, you've been going through abuse for years, and we can ask ourselves this question: why did I take so much? You know, you ask yourself the question, say, was I scared? Was I afraid to break up my marriage? You know? Because you don't have to be married. You can't be just your boyfriend, your baby daddy, whatever. You understand? There's so many things. You know, and there, people, is my backup channel. You can subscribe, please. And when you go over there and subscribe, you just watch the video for just, you know, for 5 minutes, you know, let the video run for 5 minutes and so. So YouTube will accept that subscription, okay? Because them are going hard for way. And you know, things that, you know, people always ask the question, why? Why did you stay so long? You know? The first time a man put him on for me gone, me not stay. And that's cool. Yeah. But you still have some people where, you know, maybe go through battered woman syndrome. Yeah. You know, them have them spouse, them husband probably hit on them all the time, and you know, for some reason, you know, them never leave, and it's like, you know, some women probably blame themselves. I said to themselves, say, boy, you know, probably, you know, because you know some women mouth sassy. You know, probably want to blame themselves, you know, and then something, you know. Anytime you see when you start blaming yourself, That's when you know you're going through battered woman syndrome. Yeah, when you start blaming yourself. How this? Legend. Legend X. I asked if I'm available. How this? Why you ask me that? Why you ask me that? What prompted to ask me that? I have a sign on me or you know a banner? That's me don't know. Words matter. They can sometimes uplift and motivate you, but in cases of verbal abuse, they can cause you harm. Yeah, because remember saying, some people will look on it like, say verbal abuse just as. Turn up the fan a little bit more. I don't want it too loud. That's right. Remember, people, verbal abuse is just as effective as if somebody did give you a ratted lick. You know that? Yeah, it can be just as effective because guess what? Sometimes, some words will come out of people's mouth, Yeah, it hit hard, Come like you'd prefer all of one box, Not saying, you must step in the box. Me just, I say. Because some words come out of people's mouth. Watch them to see what the next question are going to be. We say, yeah, watch them to see what the next question will be. Because they're attractive and you said you left the marriage. Did I say that? Did I say that a while ago? You heard me say that a while ago? Yeah. Thank you, sir. Sir Mike. I did not say that a while ago. I said you can be married, you can be a baby daddy, you can be anybody in a relationship with verbal abuse. That's what I was saying. I did not put myself in the equation. So don't lie on me. I did not. I said nothing like that. Did I say that then, Erin? Okay, I did not say that. I was giving a general statement. Yeah, just a general statement. I did not say that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Apology accepted. So, yes, I am. So, I am saying now, where did I reach? Can legendary X distract me a little bit a while ago. Ritz. Good night, Ritz. Good night. Where your last name? Where you put for your last name? Unorthodox. Thank you for your for subscribing, Sir Mike. Yeah. Because I am saying you have people always ask the question, why you staying it so long? Why you didn't leave? Why you took why? People ask people that a lot. Just like when a girl, gets, molested sexually, probably by a family member or so. And people always ask, why? Why you in it so long? So one lady, we cut off of that, like I said. One lady today, I think there. one lady today came on the internet and she was talking about her 3 daughters who her husband molested, got pregnant, give them abortion over and over. She said she was in church and it's her fault because her daughter always come to her and saying to her, telling her, and she put it aside. The way me cross like that, me just kiss my teeth. Me just write say me don't want to hear nothing from me and kiss my teeth. I come here, come now for come tell some sad story for beg money or something. Because me don't know what that. Because your child cannot come to you, come tell you, say, them father, one out of your 3 daughters them, and them I tell you all the while, say them father, I trouble them, and you just throw it behind, throw it under the rug. I make up story that, not a thing no goes. I don't even listen to her. Well, you say some people stay for the kids, some people stay for the money. Some people stay because they have nowhere to go. Some people stay because they have low self-esteem. Or some, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know why some people stay. Me leave the key in here? Oh. No man, you can't come in, it's not tight. You measure it out. Man, you can't come in. Remember say your car little, you know. No man, you can't come in, man. That's why I go all the way not close, man. Just go straight. Yeah, well you say some people stay for the money. Well, you have some people because when namely, with a professor the name again, where they die from HIV. With a professor the name again. He died 93. I remember the day when I was having baby. That was his funeral day. Professor Carl Stone. Yeah, Professor Carl Stone, yeah. He was very promiscuous. And he wasn't just promiscuous, he didn't have a type. And how I know this, I read the book that his wife wrote, yeah. Because him write down in confession and almost every name we can remember in an adult time who him sleep with. You know, probably since him, you know, a professor or whatever, who him sleep with, yeah. And she was so shocked with some of the names, you know, people in the workplace, all about, you know. Him sleep with up to the security guard and the lady, when ladies have a stall on the street. He did not have a type. Yeah. Anybody at all. So he was promiscuous. You know, the narrative was going around that he was, you know, gay, but he wasn't. He was just promiscuous. Because HIV wasn't so prevalent and, you know, it was a stigma on gay people. So they were just saying that. Yeah. This is real, what you're talking about. This touch a lot of nerves. Yeah. Yeah. And so, and you know that lady, I was saying that to say this, his wife. Yeah, she stayed in the marriage. Even though she wasn't getting verbal abuse, but he was promiscuous, yeah. You know, infidelity was a big problem in their marriage. Infidelity was a big problem in their marriage. And, you know, why she didn't leave? Guess why she didn't leave? Because the reason why I'm talking, I just bring in that is because of Legend X said some people stay for the money. Because she wrote the book, you know, No Stone Unturned. Very, very good book to read. A girl lent it to me and I have to read it one day. I only had 2 days because she wanted it back to give back the person. I never finished about 2 chapters or so. I have to read it fast. And them time I used to do a lot of reading. A long time I not reading. And I'm sitting there it was the hype per se. She wasn't a hype person, but it was the hype because the type of people he was linked to. You know, you and the prime minister's friend, like it was Edward Siago, was them good friend. Because Edward Siago did bust out the secret same HIV. I in first talk. I read it in the book. Yeah, okay, I'm not making an assumption. I read it in the book. She wrote the book. Yeah. And it was the type of people he was attached to, why she stayed. You understand? So it was the status. Yeah, status, however. Yeah, it was that. Why she stayed. And probably she just I don't know, I tell herself for better or for worse, before she even knew he was HIV, because he was very, very, very promiscuous. Very, very promiscuous. Very, very promiscuous, yeah. In something ruling. Yeah. Ruling. Yeah, they had 2 kids, but the 2 kids they had was adopted, yeah. They were adopted. Yeah. They wasn't, yeah. They were adopted kids, yeah. And she stayed. I mean, I saw you got you? It was so toxic. You got you?
Yeah.
I'm left enough space, man. It was so toxic. The relationship was so toxic, people. So toxic. Yeah. Because say infidelity can cause a whole heap of STDs. Because look what it costs him. It costs him the virus that causes AIDS. You understand? That's what it costs him. Lucky things him did have money, to deal with it, because the amount of tests him do, the amount of things him do. And the doctor just said to him, say, let me give you a HIV test just to rule it out. He was at a concert. It was Third World. You remember the band there, Third World? They were performing, and he had his son on his neck, and he was at the concert, and he fainted. Yeah, he fainted, and from there he was sick until he died. Yeah, because he had the virus, for a while and did not know. So, you see where sometimes, and I'm just saying that to say this. Sometimes, we go through some things as women, men too, and you tell yourself, say, boy, you try to save your marriage, that, and you literally hurt yourself, And her mother, they tell her never for marry him, because her mother said, any man will marry 3 times and divorce and a good man. She wrote that in the book. Her mom said that to her. She's still alive, I think. I think she's still alive. Abuse in the Jamaican house is pushed under the rug because of fear and not having nowhere to go. True? Yeah? Because if you do a survey and you say, how long have you been going through, whether physical abuse, verbal abuse, infidelity, how long have you been going through that? People tell you 10 years, 12 years, 13 years, and you say to yourself, say, why? Why you endure this so long? You understand? But there's always a story behind it. Yeah, there's always an explanation, I should say then. Some people probably, as somebody said in the chat, have nowhere to go. Maybe can't afford to pay rent out there. Maybe afraid to start over. Maybe just thinking about what other people might say. Because you know, some you have people with business about people, you know? The business about people. Yeah. And so a lot of reasons. You know, some people pray about it and say, boy, you know, me I try, but you know, just can't deal with it no more. But one more reason for me to fall in love. If easier, intelligent, also vocabulary is good. Thank you, Ritz. Use something else. Some people may not recognize that they are being verbally abused. They may normalize or rationalize it, believing that everyone argues. Alright, yeah. Some people look upon it as argue, but come on. Everybody argue. But if we're going to argue about the fan, some people don't stick to the fan. Some people are all over the place. You understand? And hey, words, you see, words can hurt, you know. As me say, might as well let it get one box and call it a day. And sometimes some things what some people tell you. You understand? Yeah. Some things what some people tell you. And you know, and probably them say the things to you will hurt you. And guess what them do? Who say it hurt you, you know? And every time you and them argue, in order for them to win the war, they repeat it. They constantly say it. And sometimes actually want you to like just accept it and say, sure, that's how our life goes, that's how we live, that's how we argue. They actually want you to accept it and believe as if it is normal. You understand? And at this I know, you know, so you're going to lose yourself. You understand? At this I know you're going to lose yourself, you know. That must in my neck. You know, it hurt me, you know, but it just feel. Oh, funny. Yeah. And this I know, this right there, so now you're going to lose yourself. You understand? Right, this I know you know, say, blouse and skirt, something not go on. Because how do you accept this? How much time are you going to cry about this? How much time are you going to talk to yourself about this? You understand? Some people don't tell anybody. Some people keep it to themselves. You understand? And but if you keep things to yourself, you know, all it will make you do a chat to yourself like you're mad. And while it can make some people get in a rage and just, you know, one day, build up the courage. You understand? To leave. One day, you know, you will build up the courage to leave. And then because you're not telling nobody, you might look like the bad one. Yeah. Ritz, that's so rude of you to say. That's so rude of you to say. About because if you're on this chat long enough to know, you would have said that. Sometimes the abuser's behavior may shift, which can lead the victim to become hopeful. It won't happen again. Yeah, it won't happen again. But some people are like, I'm a scratch record, then they tell you the same thing, it won't happen again, it won't happen again, and it just keep on repeating itself over and over again. Yeah, and it keep on repeating itself over and over again. Yeah. You might look some verbal abuse from you, don't it, then, Lord have mercy. Him like how you didn't beat him up one night. Or it probably him like pain. Good evening, Ingrid. What's up, Sissy Pooh? Yeah, but there is a question though. There is a question. Why? Because a lot of us can relate, we might, some of us might be living good life now and, it's okay and whatever, whatever, whatever. But there has been a time in our life we have to walk away from things and, you know, you can say to yourself too, you might reflect and remember it and say, my God, I'm glad the day I did walk away from that. Because you can't sit down, You can't sit down, You can't sit down, And sometimes, like with some relationship, you sit down and you say, all right then. Let me write down the good and I write down the bad. You have to literally have to use pen and paper. You can't write it. You can't just in your head. In your head. And you just cannot find some good memories. Yeah. You just cannot find some good memories. The good memories is limited. Yeah, it is limited. And then it just breaks your heart over and over again. Yeah, just break your heart over and over again. Verbal abuse is all about control though. In the relationship there is an imbalance of power and it's the abuser who has it. Yeah. You're damn right when I say that. It's power, yes. It's power. But and is it a narcissistic behavior also? Because sometimes you say to yourself, say, because if things keep repeating itself, right? If things keep repeating itself, come on. But then you know what too? Guess what, people? Say, if you think that, if you allow someone to, whether man or woman, my program still not necessarily have to be, woman can, beat up man alone or beat up woman alone, you understand? We just attack vice versa. Say, if you allow someone to treat you a certain way and, you do nothing about it, that becomes the norm for them. Because, for example, if the man always box in your face every time, you say something wrong and box in your face, and you go in one corner and cry, and him a box in your face for years. You don't come like nothing, you're punching bag. You don't come like nothing to him. Him actually don't think he's doing nothing wrong. He actually think that's the right thing to do. Yeah. Because you are not doing anything about it. You understand? So it's become the norm for him. And it's really about controlling for true. So I am asking you, Ritz, please stop. Okay? Stop. I remember, so we don't really want, time you out. Or so. So just, chill. Since you say you like Bam's or you like Bam's program, chill. Yeah, man. It's all about controlling for true. It's all about controlling narcissistic behavior. Yeah, it's all about controlling. Worse if probably you the person, probably you're not working, probably it's not you, you're not able to provide like that. Well, you do, you might still provide, yes, because come on. No woman there in a relationship again, they can't find dollar. You never know. You know? And oh and you know, you can't do certain things, and you can imagine somebody throw that in your face, you know, like keep reminding you of it, you know, over and over and over again, reminding you of it, you know. And how are you gonna feel comfortable with something like that? How are you gonna feel comfortable with something like that? Who can feel comfortable with something like that? I'm like the pillow make my neck feel worse. Well, we can't wait for daylight for the start of the therapy. I swear. Yeah. How are you gonna feel comfortable? Comfortable with that? You know? You're not gonna feel comfortable with it. But I can just imagine, you know, a lot of persons in relationship where, you know, they're not living the best life, and you know, you have a smile on your face every day. You have all of this store right up in here, so all of it store right in here, so. Hmm? Oh, looking at a little mug up on the dresser. Me shut the door and shut off my fingernail, you know. Because me afraid of bat. I don't want a bat.
Oh, okay.
Me afraid of bat. I never know say what me, you know.
You never got that say?
No, I just want since never see it. Oh, they what? Sir Derval is here, people. Derval is in the house. And Derval I go call in, you know. Oh. Me I tell you so you have to call in because I want to hear you guys' views. You understand? On this topic. Because a lot of people are going through shit. You understand? Yes. A lot of women, a lot of men going through stuff. You know? Going through verbal, physical abuse, infidelity. Some people are going through all three. Yeah. All right. All right. You hear what then I say, if you're a housewife, you know, your contribution to the household shouldn't be overlooked or dismissed. Good night, Vicky. Because guess what? You have some men, they don't appreciate, they make it look like if you're at home, you're keeping the house clean, you're cooking, you know, some women are wash, some women are press, some women do all of the above, and you still get complain, them probably get some curse words or get a lick because probably what? You did not cook on time. You understand? You did not cook on time, and what? You curse out your woman, you talk the bag of things them, and you say you're sorry. And you do it again, and I'm sorry. And you do it again, and I'm sorry. You know, like, come on, it's a norm. You just tell yourself, say, hey, shit, nothing now happen. I'm good. You understand? Yeah. You understand? You tell yourself, say, them just tell themselves so nothing happen. So guess what? It's gonna be the norm. And that's a controlling, narcissistic behavior. Yeah, that's a controlling, narcissistic behavior. And you cannot just, you know, if you leave the relationship, probably you take a little time out or whatever, you cannot just listen to, I'm not gonna do this again. I'm gonna try and I'm not gonna do that again. And I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. No, you need serious counseling. You need help. Whether you and the person go back together or not, for your next relationship, for yourself, you need help. Yeah. You need help. It's all about power, yeah. It's all about power. All about power. It's all about power. All about power. All about power. You see, as where I remember who said, but well, I'm not gonna say in Jamaica alone still, but because I know all over the world, you know, women, men, you know, people and a whole go through, you know, verbal abuse and you can imagine you have somebody telling you, you know, nasty things about yourself, you know, say nasty things yourself. You can imagine somebody telling you, I wish you could have just crashed her dead in your car because you have an argument over some dumb, stupid things. You know, no one got hurt. You can imagine somebody cannot control themselves to say things, but then they say the things and they know the things hurt you, or probably, you know, them a talk, and probably you not pay them the mind, so them guess what them do. Just go somewhere else with some other words to say, you know, to hurt you. And you are supposed to accept that. Because what? You're saying, cha, that's how we live. How I think that. I don't mean it, man. You know, so I don't mean nothing. Who can accept that? You understand, ladies? We can't accept them somebody. How you did name Love Family? Because when you change the name, you tell me this so we know exactly who. Yeah. Yeah, you can't say mean and evil things to someone and expect them. Worse if you have a nice woman. Worse if you have a nice man. Worse if you have a nice man in your yard where, you know, we love you, we take care of your kids, where, you know, we are trying to make end meet. Why? Worse if you have a nice woman, you know, where keep you clean, where cook food for you, where, you know, wants probably spend the rest of her life with you, where, you know, she been through so many rocky road with you. You understand? And sometimes they are so stupid. Just when time, you know, you pass the worst, and them time that them choose for mash up them life. When you pass the worst. Yeah. Boy, breaking down is an understatement. You know why I use a stronger word. Pop you down, mash you up. Angela Lewis, good night, darling. Yeah, because I did not know you have a channel named The Love Family. I will subscribe also. People keep saying good night to Marlene, but I never see Marlene name. Shamar, good night. You can't this year woman box and drape up and then you want loving. It can't work. Sometimes you want there for them something to turn on some of the beast them. Okay. That's why I wonder how me now see Marlene. Come here look me and me I say everybody I say good night to Marlene and me now see. And me I say oh me not see the person. Okay. And the long-term effects of sustained verbal abuse can be dramatic. It's a sure self-esteem destroyer. If you don't address the problem, it will become that. It will become the norm. You can you imagine a woman that get all physical abuse and eventually it come like nothing to you? How your child is going to, or are you going to be a role model to your child, to your niece, you know, to your little cousins? Or are you going to be a role model to them? You see what I say? Or are you going to be a role model to them? Because we are going to tell them, say, yes, some people are them married for all. You hear some people say, I've been married for 35 years. I've been married for 40 years. Hey, sometimes they're married for 40 years, you know. And at 20 years, them and them husband not intercourse, you know. And them just stay night, some of them, because of what people are going to say. When they say dog never know the use and tail until he lose it. Never know the use of the tail until them lose it. You see why sometimes I look into the things back and I say to myself, say, like when they say some women just, you know, when they're done with one relationship or one abusive relationship, verbal abuse, you know, infidelity, all of them, something, they just say to themselves, you know, I'm time I'm erratic self, I can't bother, I get enough F. Yeah, I can't live with that. Don't it? Yeah. And they just want to enjoy their life. Yeah, I'll sleep in a separate room for years. Yeah, sleep in a separate room for years. So what? And sometimes still I wash the man clothes, still I cook food for him, still I do all of the wifely duties. Like idiot. But you know, no sir. Well, them say you can't be a yamed, but as long as you not be a yamed forever. As long as you not be the whole farm. As long as you don't be the whole farm, may I tell you. Yeah. As long as you don't be the whole farm. But I don't know if you know you go to the police station, you know a man beat you up or so. Cause woman not really beat up man in a Jamaica. Out of 10 man, I must see one man get beat up for a woman. Then the fool man then there. But in a Jamaica, like you go to the police station, you know, for abuse and then something. It's like It's like they not take you serious. Mm-hmm. They not take you serious. Where's a yam vine? Where's the mama man them get lick? More somebody define mama man. Me always hear people call man mama man. Why wanna say mama man? Wanna mean like them, you know, hide money. Me no know. What them do? Them, me no know. What mama man do? Why them get the name? Oh, what do you really think about it? The rest of it not even sure. Sometimes the abuse becomes so normal that you either tune it out, ignore it, or learn to function while enduring it just to survive. True. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Or, or you just did a plan, you escape. You can plan your escape too. Mm-hmm. You can plan your escape too. Yes, sir, there, Vala. Oh. Wait there. Me not put it on speaker here. Yeah.
Believe it or not, I have to apologize, Dina and friends and everybody, because even recently past 3 weeks I've been really under the weather with the flu, you know. That's why I hear my voice sound so raspy, you know. Yeah, the change of weather. Yeah, man, the change of weather kill me big time. But I get so many advice. So me do a experiment with the honey and the garlic and stuff, you know. As one of my good friends ever tried that, but I do take the Lifetime brand cough and cold. I have a cough, but it's not like a phlegm type cough. It's just a raspy cough, like a dry cough. But very interesting topic. I see Angela made a point about, you just ask about mama man, because and she defined it in the simplest of ways. Because sometimes people use the term mama man and they don't understand the meaning of it, you know, and it's so unfortunate.
Yeah,
and I think that's right. I think Angela simplified it in a simple way. Because I was in a situation once, and it's not like I'm complaining about it, but I was on a platform and I was talking to someone, right? And I sent a private message. So when the person read it out, someone in the comments said, me a mama man, because apparently the person didn't like what I said. But I wasn't expecting the person to read out the comments. So the person said, me a mama man. And I took an offense to it at the time. Come here, say, the person say, I'm a mama man. What is your definition of a mama man? So I have to big up Angela for defining mama man, because I'm sure I don't watch women, and that was so off the topic, you know?
Yeah.
So respect Angela, because you see, Bambam, let me tell you, you're on a topic tonight that is so touchy. I do apologize again for my voice sound, because me now still.
Oh man, you're good man, yeah man. One man vice can two husky. Remember you're the mama man.
a lot of times, I have friends who say to me, they say, why Derval, why you always pick up for the ladies? And I'll say to them, listen, it's not about always picking up for the ladies, but with all due respect, we technically as per life, and me know dinner in our compound, like a dinner in a don't come on like what Dana and I, if Dana was here, would have said. So someone would say, well, it categorically or theoretically, or how you want to put it, women are the weaker sex then, right? But the thing I find is that if men are financially stable, if they have more than the women are, they're in a position where one would simplify it and say control. A lot of men tend to abuse the authority that they have, and you see it a lot of times in most relationship. Oftentimes men are quicker to hit a female. A female will be up in your face, yes, and she'll be argumentative, but as per life growing up, even as a male, you always see where if you have a sister, because I have one sister, and it's all the rest of us are boys, and she always match up because she wants to show her strength, and she wants to show some boy she can match up with the boys. You understand?
Yeah.
The most disturbing thing is when you're in a situation where you're verbally abused, when you're called dirty names. When we say dirty names, the Jamaican name, yeah, dirty girl, and with vice versa. You understand?
Yeah.
It plays on your whole psyche. And this is one of the main things sometimes why, which you said earlier in the conversation, you have a lot of women that say, you know what, me rather stay single, rather have a man in my life, because there are little ladies out there that are suffering under abuse. A lot of ladies out there are suffering, and they don't talk about it.
Yeah.
As example, prime example, Bambam, here in Canada, if, say you and your spouse in a situation, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, are living together, so let's say spouse, and you slap your girlfriend. If she pick up that phone and call the police, once the police arrive at your door, you are not staying in the house. The police is taking you out. The same thing applies to the female. But most often times, and people might think, you're being facetious or naive, in most cases, the males are quicker to hit a female than a female hit a male.
Yeah, so
not that females don't hit males, not that females don't hit males, but males, because we as men, yes, and I'll say it, and I'm saying it with all passion and reality attached to it, most of us men, we like to be in control. We are controllers.
Yeah.
And this is why, statistically, you see it all the time. If a woman say, listen, I'm done in this relationship, look who carry out the aggressive behavior. Look who commit the murder. Look who carry out the battery. You understand? Because a lot of men cannot take breakups. You understand? Because we have to be rational, and we have to see reality for what it is. And a lot of people become ostriches, bury their head in the sand and act like the reality is not there before us. Statistically, if you look at it globally, whether you're black, white, Chinese, Indian, even here, there's the city of Brampton. If you, Bambam, ever, because we're not sugarcoating it, there's a city called Brampton. If you ever, the culture there is mostly Indian. The abuse within the community, as in husband to wife, it is off the chart. And I have friends that work in law enforcement in that region. You understand? So I'm telling you, no matter what we say, no matter what we do, we cannot, as men, put ourselves in a situation where we tell ourselves we're going to take control of a female's life. You have a lot of women that, as someone said earlier, I'm married 30 years, and as Merlin Mahoney said in the chat, you're living in separate rooms. Bambam, I know a lot of relationships.
And that don't even make sense.
The wife is in one room and the husband is in the other room. But you're living a fallacy because you're trying to please society.
Yeah.
You understand? And these are facts.
So yeah, them basically having a platonic relationship. Yeah.
Of course. Listen. I've heard counselors give speeches. I've heard wives give speeches. I've heard husband sides also. Spouse, you name it, vice versa. And even the sex part of your life, we know that it's a reality that that sex is intimate, sex is personal, sex is a special part of your relationship. When a woman is with a man that she loves, she wants to pleasure him and make him happy, give him everything that she needs. And I'll share with the chat where I'm going. I was recently watching a chat that a young lady had, and she said her spouse have a high sex drive. So she said, okay. She went out and she personally, she herself, got him and got another lady into the relationship because she said, you know what? Since him have this high sex drive, I am not sexual. I am active, but not as high as a high sex drive that he has. So she said, okay, she got another friend, not friend, she paid someone and do whatever, right? And she said, even regardless of that, he still cheated on her, and she's giving her point now. She's saying, but why would he cheat even though I got someone to think I'm making him satisfied? And she says she's looking at herself and she's saying, what is wrong with me? You understand? So she asked him, what is wrong with me? He said to her, she's not giving him enough. You understand? And at the end of the day, it's the lady's body.
Yeah.
You understand? You can't try to control her for her body. You understand? You have some women that, the husband not go and feed him in that area. He has, what would I say in a Jamaican term, no use. But they have kids and just say, you know what, I'll do everything in my relationship to make my husband happy. Not that he has erectile dysfunction, in some cases, but maybe his action in the bed, the way he performed, it might be boring for her. But you have some women that are out there that are said, instead that she go cheat on him, instead that she go, put herself in a situation where there are doubts and too much judgment in the relationship, she just work with it. You see, Bambam, let me tell you, I am fear, when it comes to the reality of life. I don't see things the way some men see it. And I have a lot of friends at times, even when I show them the logic, they kind of back up a bit and say, boy, you always a pick up for the woman them. I must say, no, you understand, it's not like that. You need to understand, women are very emotional.
Very.
So if a woman said to you, you're ugly, and you're gonna take it as, let me box her down because she tell me say she ugly. There are maybe something else she wanted to say to you, but she just don't know to express it. Some people are not expressive like that. You have females that will just take the box and the thump and the kick and go to the street and, hi Mary, how are you? Them smile, them wave them hand, everything is fine, everything is good. And you have some women, if you put your hand on them, you either get a chop or police call or something. You understand?
But some women, them don't, from your look like that's your intention. From it looks like that is your intention. Some woman gone. And you're not even actually do it. She say, what? A way that I do, lick me? She said,
I tell a lot of guys, a lot of guy friends that I have, if a woman said to you, I need a break, that is a break up. And I see someone, so strange enough, I see someone wrote that the other day. If a woman say to a man, I need a break, you better add the up to it, the UP to it. She wants you to just totally leave her alone, get out of her life. Because you see, the thing is, no matter how macho we are, no matter how tough we are, no matter how much we think that we run the world, yes, but at the same time, you also have to think about the other person. Bambam, sometimes, you have men out there that are so slow. Okay, you're in a relationship with your woman and she goes to work. Some women hold on 2 jobs, even 3. You hold on your 1 job, yes, and maybe, and I remember we had someone on the chat, I think if it was Ian said at one point that his wife even helped him to read. He was slow as in reading and his wife helped him. And a lot of men, I find that a woman will be more tolerant, a woman will be more patient, a woman is more understanding, taking you, bringing you into her life, accepting you, working with you, than most men do with females. And it is a fact, Bambam. But you know what? Because we're so egotistic and we're so into ourselves, a lot of us can't see it. You understand? And this is a reality that we deal with. You see it happen all the time. You understand? Yes, situations happen. Yes, a lot of us can't take words because you have some men, a woman might bruise him ego. I know one guy more than one guy that I used to talk to, even when I was in Jamaica. Remember a guy who man accosted them and said, why you eat the buff, and them time the certain things was taboo, because I'm in my
really
60s,
taboo for
right?
true.
And those back I remember
Them
back in those days, 80s, if a woman said that to a man, whether they do it or not, it's
yeah,
taboo, and
you
man
might all
shame,
them
and
they
in
might
front
all
of friend
analyze
them.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, in front time friend them.
Yeah.
I know a guy would tell me backs down a woman in front time friend them, and then him go home and apologize to her. You understand? And yet he was eating the buff. But him
Yeah.
just vexed to know she said it in front time friend.
Mhm.
So you know, I said to him when him said it, and I said, but listen, if someone said to you, go ask your mother, apart from the fact that if you're not C-section, we all come from that place. So for me personally, if a woman, if I'm birthed vaginally and not C-section, a man tell me if you go ask my mother, it not bother me. You understand? Because we all come from there. There's no other exit apart from if you're a C-section. Because you see, you see, Bambam, words. They said words can pierce some people's ego, you know. And as I was saying before, I know girls who tell man say you're planting, or I wouldn't say planting your banana small. You understand? And them feel vexed about it, or they will tell them say, you know, you're not no use in that era. You understand? No, if a man is understanding and he knows that he has, if the female say to him, you know, babes, you know, go and source a doctor, go and get doctor, you know, see a doctor, because, you know, I don't feel good in that era there, I don't like the performance and stuff like that. Why would your ego be bruised? Because you don't understand what your woman is trying to say to you. She's saying to you, babes, I'm willing to work with you, but get help. You understand? We see it as machoistic, when a woman is supposed to tell me to go do that and all these things, and yet we know we have a problem. You understand?
Yeah.
Some of us, Bam, a lot of times in relationship, the lady gone, as I was saying before, a one job or two job or three job, she come home, come see you sit down on couch, cock up your foot or watch football or do something, kitchen sink, full of plate. You come home, the woman have to come cook.
Because you see, Derval, I'm not cut there. You see, Derval, you see a lot of men think their wives, the woman are slaves. Worse if the woman is not working. They treat you like maid. It's like you cannot tired. And what some men don't understand, life itself is tiring. Worse living in a country like Jamaica where it's hot like a fire. The sun drain your energy. You understand? The heat, the humidity drain your energy. Yeah. Life itself is tiring, much less house with lot of house chores. You know? If you come home and probably dinner already in time, you want to box on the woman or you want to tell her some dirty nasty something. And then probably when time she cook it, you still end up not eat it because you claim you're vexed.
You know, Bam, there are many of us that men, you know, some of us that have different styles, different attributes, attitudes attached to us. You understand? I'm not the argumentative type. I am not the type that will take certain type of disrespect. But if I see where things will lead to a point where it be violent, or not violence as even with the person, but outside sources, I will fix it. I will try to move away from it. You understand? Because Bam, we are never too old to learn. Never. And as they say, a child can teach us. You understand? And you see this topic that you're on, if there are men in this chat and watching, we as men have to go into ourselves and think, how many times throughout our lifetime have we hurt a female in such a way that we double check ourselves? I remember once, Bambam, I dated a girl. I was way younger then, way back. And this girl loved me dearly. You know, I know she did. You understand? But at the same time, I remember once I went to her house. I was like 24, 25, and I saw her mother washing her clothes, underwear, this, that, everything. Not saying she was high class, you know, but she was okay. You understand? They were all right. They were set. And I just said to her, this is what I said to her, and I said, listen, you mean to tell me, say, even your underwear, your mama have to wash it too? And she said, I'm not washing them. You know, let mom do it. I don't have no time for that, blah, blah, blah. And she was going on. You know, I attended a prominent high school too. And Bambam telling me, double check myself. But dealing with me though, she was all over me. You know, we were places, we go movie, sometime, you know, all over the place, you know. And it was a turn off for me.
Yeah.
It was a turn off, and I ended the relationship. And I saw her, no joking about Bambam and friends. I saw her 1 year later. I was going to Carib, and she was standing in Crossroads and we deal with east, west, north, south. So she was standing on the the northeast side, you know, from Carib, if you understand where I'm saying. So you have the police station there, so and you have Caribbean so over there, so stand. And she see me and she cross the road and hug me and I cry. And I say, wait, what me do? I'm not doing nothing. And she said, like, you know, she said, but the last time, blah, 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 I'm not doing nothing. I said to her, say, you know, you disrespect your mom, and me I point out when me see her doing things which she not like, but what I didn't like. Because in my head, me I say, me have one sister we grew up with 6 boys with me. And me I tell her, say, even when my sister hit puberty, me I tell her, say, she was so neat, sometimes we never know what go on. I mean, we are mature here, so we don't understand what me I say, right? And this girl, even in some situation, the mom still a wash her thing and same way. And me I say, no, man, me not say, me not, them type of thing, you know me, you know, me not rate them thing, because in my head, me I say, is a nasty girl. So me have
it becomes a norm for your mother.
I'm picking the chat most I say, boy, I think say she nasty. But yes, I did. In my head, me I think say she nasty. Because me I say, you know, that if your underwear, you know, wash it, your mama for wash it. So me just drop her. Somebody that say, but you never need to do that. But I just, them time there, you're young, you know, things, and I would take the blame.
And as I get to youth, that you got thing. As I get to youth, that you got thing.
Yeah, of course. She had me up after that for years. I know she spoke to me like when I was in my 40s. We had talked about it, and you know, we're talking, and she bring it up and say, boy, you know, she can't believe someone cut her off for that, blah blah blah. I say, yeah. I say, me grew up different. I say, well, how me grew up, you know, me see certain things, and me see how people flex and etc. etc. You understand?
Yeah, the
so saying this to say that yes, we have, you know, broken people's heart, you know, hurt people in different ways. But we need to self-reflect within ourselves. Because Bambam, let me tell you something. I don't want to be in a relationship that is toxic. I hate toxicity, Bambam. I hate it. You know why? I am a playful person. I love to cuddle, I love to hug, I love to ramp with us, I love to play. If me and you not supposed to, Bambam, if we have an argument in the morning, when nighttime come or even within a couple of hours or so, if you even vex up in yourself, me the first one to come make up. That's just my style, especially if I am wrong. Because I can't justify a bad behavior and then be mad with you at the same time. Why should I do that? You understand? Even growing my kids, Bambam, I was the one who was first to try to make a resolution. I needed the situation fixed. My ex was the one who would make the nice, drape up. I tell you, it's only my eldest daughter I remember get a couple slap from me. Because I'm not the type of dad that you hate kids. Yes, I'll punish. So if I see my kids do something, especially my boys, I would sort of not play in the Xbox for a week. And my daughter, them know where them like certain things. I'll say no. But laying my hands, no. I'm not going to lay my hands. And I apply the same thing in the household. Because if I have to be with a woman that have to hate you, it makes no sense. We will argue, you know. We will argue. Argument is a natural thing.
One set the devil. Tony. You see, some kids probably their mother, you know, probably now work and whatever, and you know, them dead and you know, them become the breadwinner and whatever, you know, the mother now no husband and whatever, and some of them use their mother for helper, you know, use their mother as them helper, yeah, you know, because probably she can't do no better, you know. You are pay the bills now or whatever. Like me I tell them, yeah. No for them use their mother for helper. Have their mother wash them and their man clothes.
Yeah. Even the girl I'm telling you about, she attended Alpha. She was an Alpha. She attended Alpha All Girls School, and trust me, I mean, I attended a prominent all-boys school. I could have helped myself academically because I was well-learned and me pay attention to my education, and stuff like that. But at the same time, Bambam, at the end of the day, going back to what we were saying, I love Bambam. And I'll tell this, and people might be, I love to be corrected, Bambam. I love to be corrected. You know why? I learn through my mistakes. So if I do something in the say for example, I'll simplify it. Say I'm at home and I'm on the phone. You and I live together, and you come home and you said to me nicely, you said, babes, the phone is on speaker then, and you hear a female talking to me, and you said, babes, who is that? And I say, it's Bam Bam. And she said to me, but Derval, we never hear you talk to Bam Bam before. You understand? There's nothing wrong with that. Especially if you know that I have female friends, there's nothing wrong with you asking the question. No, the thing is, I think it is my duty as a man to explain to my wife or my spouse who Bam Bam is or why I'm talking to Bam Bam, especially if my wife is respectful to me or my spouse is respectful to me.
For real.
Because she has not been hard on me having my female friends. And I say this all the time. And Bam Bam, you know me, I say it all the time. I have no male friends. I have no best male friends. That's my choice. I chose that. And from I was a teenager going through life, I've always been like that. I had one male friend back in the day when I worked in Jamaica, unfortunately passed, and that was it. But I feel comfortable as a male having female friends. Because the only thing society can say, they will think one thing they can say, one day if I'm asleep with them. But I find I have more trust and more confidence relating to females as my friend than relating to a male. Nothing wrong with that. That is my choice. I've been around males. They bicker. One time, we were having a drink and playing dominoes and stuff, and we had a guy talk to show you how some of us men are. Not that females don't do it, Men might think that, or people might think men are not gossipers. And a guy was going
nowadays, men are the biggest gossipers. Nowadays, things strange. Men are the biggest gossipers.
yeah. A guy was going through a crisis in his relationship, and we were talking. I was supporting him in the sense that giving him my moral support, telling him things, the do's and the don'ts. He got up to go to the washroom, Bam Bam. And I'm telling you, friends in the chat, I'm not...
Princess, distracting me, Derval.
When he got up and went to the washroom, it's only myself and another guy was criticizing the guy. You know what one person said, who I wasn't even expecting it from? When think, man, I was sorry for him. I couldn't believe it. And the individual who said that was a womanizer.
Yeah.
Because him have a business and, he would show off. So if the place where we were is a nice little place where we get to play domino and stuff like that. And, we sometimes not sometimes parties start Thursday, Friday, Saturday, right back to Sunday. And he must say, think, man, I was sorry for him. And he might carry on and go on. And a few out there that were supporting his remark. And you know what I did, Bam Bam? I said, guys, I'll see you. And I left, come straight to my yard. Never said another word to them. And no joke, I did not go back there till about a year after. The way I was so upset. I'm telling you this, Bam Bam. I'm not saying if it was me and him and one other guy and females were there, the most things the females would do, and I'll bet my life on it, is try to find out why he's in the situation that he's in. I've never, Bam Bam, throughout my life been in a situation where I'm having a conversation with female. They either try to query it, they either try to fix it, or they want to know the cause. That's how females are. Yeah. You understand? Because we all have mothers. Why do you think a mother nurtures her son? A mother nurtures her son because she's a mother, she's a woman. She understands life and understands reality. And a lot of women out there are living in silence. Look here, you look at so a lot of millionaires that are in relationships. Look at the way they treat the women. You understand? I'm not saying females it might not flip a switch, but percentage-wise, I won't break it down. I'm not a statistician, so I won't give statistics that I don't know. But oftentimes in society, whether through power, whether through rule, whether through whatever it is, men are the ones that are in control in most situations. You look at countries that have that men dominate these countries. Females have to cover themselves. You see women still to this day in society, there are countries where women are stoned to death. You understand?
Sure.
You look at the P-files, because I don't want to say it on your life. Look at how many young women are going through abuse. Look at the things that are happening to our teenagers. You understand? So, are you telling me that the statistics are wrong? Are you saying to me that throughout life, women are not the ones that are being abused? Absolutely. Absolutely. Because society is built on men domination. You understand? And I refuse to accept the narrative that some people try to push Bambam, that, oh, boy, the woman, you chat too much. What is she supposed to do? So you're telling me if you're in a relationship with a woman and you have 3 or 4 women, she's not supposed to talk?
Exactly.
You're
Don't
out there,
take
you're sleeping with other women.
Yeah.
You're not using a lot of these guys today not using condoms. Your woman at home with you. She's clean. She prepare your food. Bambam, people don't see logic, Think about this, Bambam. You go home to a woman that prepares your food. You go home to a woman that makes sure you have clean sheets. She makes sure that you're okay. Yeah, women Bambam that if a man there with men, that if the man said to them, so listen, sometimes the man at work and she at work and she'll get up and say, babes, make we go up on the road. This has happened, Bambam. I've had situations where, and I think I said before, I remember once, there's a place here in Canada called Danier Leather. Dinners might know the place, and maybe a couple of people in the chat might know the place. And I remember it was my birthday, because my birthday is October 15th. And I remember my ex said to me, Dad, let me go up on the road. And she took me to Danier Leather, and I'm telling you, this was like in the early 90s, and she bought me a leather jacket for $750. Excluding tax. You understand? And it touched me to a point. And someone else said, with all those goodies and the blah, 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 and things happen in life. And I've said this before, it's not only adultery that causes the breakup of marriages. Many things happen in marriages.
Verbal abuse, physical abuse,
Of course, many things. If there's not verbal abuse, there's interference from family, or there are many things, you understand?
MVE.
Even statistically again.
Good evening. No, I'm just yell up NVE.
In North America and Bambam, they say most marriages are irreconcilable differences. You understand? Irreconcilable differences. If you're in a relationship with a female and it can't work, and she said, listen, I'm tired of you, she's tired of you. So if she's tired of you, move on with your life. And this is the thing that I don't understand with a lot of men. You have 3 women, 4 women, 5 women, but your woman in yard where you disrespect, she tell you say she tired of you, or she tell you say she done, and she you want beat up, and she you want
she them got killed. They got unalive. I see them got unalive, because we can't say that word there. I see them got unalive. Yeah, because you feel like you feel like your investment. You understand?
Let me tell you.
And 3/4 of the time, she can't even save out of you. Can't even throw one partner out of you.
Exactly.
Because you watch every dollar.
Never ever be, as the term say, be the ostrich and bury my head in the sand. You understand? And if I have my faults, I will acknowledge it. Listen, my ex used to say to me, boy, you can't rampy, man. I would do things that maybe someone might have cost the same way. My ex in the bathroom would be at me throw cold water over there and take it for prank and run gone. That, it's not that she was irritated or agitated in such a way, but she always sometimes just said to me, say, you're the kids that becoming like you don't grow up yet. You understand? Because everybody have different styles and attached to them. And I'm telling you, this is why my relationship lasted 28 years. And people say 28 years and it fall apart. But there are other things. It's not about cheating. It's not about the things that people would think and stuff like that. You understand? But sometimes, you know what? For the sake of having a mind that is your mind cleared and you excess things and things that would create an issue in the home, you tell yourself, say, you know what, life goes on. Yes, there are situations that happen and you think about it. Because breakups are not easy. You understand? But you know what? If you look at a lot of females and males, sometimes the narrative mirror brother give one day, boy, she have 6 people for 6 different men. I said to the guy, I say, yeah, idiot or what? I said, how do you know that all the relation, how do you know that the first child she had wasn't even not even say RAPE, but forced upon her? How do you know that all the other kids she have, the baby father them was maybe she herself was a side chick? Because I have a friend who was side, who have a good friend of mine. She said she was a side chick and she have a child. Because even though the man did have a woman, you understand? And she not hide it. She tell me the truth, said there was a side chick. So if she have 5 kids or 4 kids and 4 different baby fathers, so what is the end of the world? Absolutely not. True. It's not the end of the world. Because you don't know our story. You see, we as men, we are so hypocritical and double standard. And you see, we can't take the truth. A lot of us cannot take the truth. And this is the reason why we are the way we are. And a lot of us will always be in a situation where, you know what? Me a man, you know, I'm enough to answer to no girl. I'm enough for this and me enough for that. And yet, as I said before with the phone situation, she knows that you have a bunch of female friends. She hear you upon the phone, she say, we are talk to, yes, I say to her, say, Bambam, but get your cuss or idiot girl, no ask me no question. We want to know for this, that, blah, 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 and you know you're in the wrong. Just be respectful to her. Explain to her why. If you have
because you ask the same question to probably cuss her out to double standard.
Right. Double standard. You see, let me tell you, I tell people, you say, Bambam, if you can go into a debate, don't debate with people. And a lot of times I say this to people. I said, listen, you cannot be wrong and be right at the same time. You cannot be wrong and strong. You have to learn to acknowledge when you're wrong, accept when you're wrong, and tell yourself, you know what? I'm working for a change. You know, many of us men, women give chances. You know, many of us men, women are forgiving to.
But you know, Derval, how many chances can you give? You know, Derval, me ask the question this all the time, you know, me do them topic. How much chances a woman can give? When do you call it hen? When do you say, look here, I can't go any further? When do you say, I'm not doing this no more? You know? And yes. and if you know some of the people, the lady, them story, them want to do it, some execute a plan, some not have the money for go start over, for go pay no rent, some not know where for go live, some not get the strength and the braveness, you understand? To do so. Yes. Some are Christian and some are pray and ask Father God to change them husband. You understand? All when you're not Christian.
Yeah, you see, Bambam, one of the most striking thing too, you know, you talk about even the Christian part. Some people try to seek solace with God. You understand? It's just like some of these low life pastors, yes, and I'll never apologize for saying that. Have your wonderful wife evangelist.
Yeah, who feels it knows it? Who feels it knows it, my brother? And, who feels it knows it?
Yeah, and some of them pastor, them so low life, them have them beautiful wife, nice family. I have a friend, because I have many female friends, as I say, and one showed me a letter one time where a pastor write her a love. If you see the man, the letter where him write, you would think he's a love poet. Or when he's
bless up yourself.
Just all in him head, him just can't. When him see her sit at the front and her dress what she wear, and he wish she would wear it a little short and all these things. So is he any different from the guy where a man outside when I go to church? Absolutely not. You understand? And I tell people, I tell guys this, you know, who I talk to, you know. I said, remember something, eh? I give them an example of the Serengeti, where the wild animals are in Africa. I said, if you notice, when a lion sees a pride, he
Yeah.
sees another lion leading his pride. Oftentimes, it might be two brothers. Yes, they share that pride. Or if it's a one lion, if him can get an opportunity to get rid of that lion, he does. So if fight him and kill him, he kills off the kids. Unfortunately, it's a cruel world.
Yeah, it's a cruel world. I never did know that something there, you know.
Yeah, oh yes, of course.
I might
And
be
he
telling me that
becomes-
something there. I never did know that something there. Say
Yeah,
them,
man.
say
Yeah, man.
them,
He
them
becomes
kill off,
dominant.
them take what they want, kill off the kids, them and start their own family.
It's
Yeah.
right, because he wants nothing of that in the other man to survive. Because
Yeah.
later down the road, if
So
he
it's also the
allowed
reason why
those
them need it have
babies
to do with the man. It have to do with the man. Why them do it?
Because you see, animals know, animals have instincts, you know. So even the reason why I'm get rid of them, because him knows a later in life down the road, and it happens even with society. Him knows a later down the road that baby, them little baby lion, that when them grow up to be big, they're gonna be revengeful and them want revenge. Because it happens in society, it happens among society in general too. You understand? So you know, as I said, Bambam, you see, let me tell you. You see, sometimes if as individuals
bless up yourself.
we stop for a minute and think about reality and think about the things that we err in, we make mistakes in. Because I'm not gonna say there are not females out there who have erred, who have not done things to men, you know. But again, I say I'm not a statistician, so I won't give statistics because I'm not qualified to do that. But I'd say in most cases, it's us men that come out at fault in a lot of these situations. Because look here, let's be real. We are men. We fight wars. Yes, women fight wars too. There are women in the military. But think about if a man and a woman is on the battlefield and you're charging the enemy and you say fix bayonets and charge a trench where the enemy is. You understand? The docility, the docile nature of the female. Some men might find it hard to stop a female with a bayonet. You understand? And it's not that so people would see war as not being cruel because the woman took it upon her head to fight in war. Some countries don't. Like during the Second World War, countries like Russia, they put women on the battlefield front line. Even though the Germans, they had their thing, they didn't do it. Hardly if there were any cases, but they were nurses, right? The US didn't do it. You understand? But, you know, in like the Poles, I think there were women who fought too in military and stuff like that. So I'm saying overall that there's some, even though we have females in the military, there are some things that they do not push women to do. You understand? Because you have to place them in a different category. You understand? So even when you have the women liberation groups and stuff like that come out and talk about certain things, at the same time, some countries that are liberal are consider women to be liberated. They try not to push certain standards, as in to damage a female. So we have to apply the same thing to how we live in society. You understand? And we are so egotistic as men. All when the truth steers us in the face. You have some man who look at a woman and, oh, you're not going away. As long as you live, you got this. And I hear you make a comment earlier, Bambam, that resonated with me. Oh, you're going to have a woman where you deal with, and you know she a driver, and wish that you're running a trailer, or wish that you're running a tree, or wish that a man put her off on the road,
because
or wish that she across the street.
You have a girlfriend to where her husband said that to her. She tell me, say, her husband said that to her, and she think there. She said she think there. She was so nervous, anxiety take her. She started crying because she afraid to drive. She afraid to go in her car. Anxiety take her right away. And she said, shit, what if that happened to her, you know? She actually did afraid. She did afraid. Nervous. Yeah.
You see, as I tell you about Mama, as I said, you see, you know, sometimes when one has these topics, and it's so good at times, you know, for you to vloggers, like for example, what you do, are, you know, Blanca Bass or any other vlogger that have these self-focused conversations, have these kind of topics, and one can be able to express the reality, the truth to life. You understand? We're not talking about the biased people who, gonna see things their way, because you have people that have one-track mind, Bambam.
We have to talk about real life situation,
Yeah, you have people that they think they have blinkers on the right and blinkers on the left, and they're just looking straight down the street. You understand? And they can't see to the right or they can't see to the left. What about sometimes if some of us men see our wives, our spouse, or whoever we have, if we're not even living together, we're dating. What about if when she called you and she said to you, why Derval, me feel down, you see, instead of you saying, Chop, nothing wrong with you, man, all the while you call her complain about you down. Why don't you say to her, babes, make we meet up now and have a coffee now? And talk to her, find out what is going on. If she's a mother that has children, how you know when her kids know in some problem? How you know she not go to the doctor, go do a pap smear, or she go do whatever, go do a mammogram, and the doctor said to her, say, boy, we find one lump in your breast, if I can say breast, or we find an issue cervically, something going on, know. And so on. So why can't we do that? Instead of saying, boy, you complain too much, man. Everything you complain,
but you know what?
Everything
you know what, Derval? I can say. Let me ask a question. How you see a woman? Do you rate a woman? Or how you see the whole thing with a woman where have got through with a verbal, physical infidelity for years and never cheat on her husband and try to hold it down? Wishing for the best. Or you explain the woman their feelings, in your own words. Or you see that person there. What you think of that person there.
Me personally, I see her as a queen. Bambam, let me tell you something. Say this to you, I'm not tell you the water in my mouth. You know why
somebody who smile every day and innocent full of pain.
You know why I would get hurt, Bambam? If I find a woman that is real with me, that I know I can trust her, you understand? Who understands me and is there for me, let me tell you something. I will take her to the moon and back. You understand what I say? Because I say again, when it comes to loyalty, when a woman is loyal, Bambam, you can't get no better than that. You cannot get any better than that. And I'm telling you, women, most cases, again I say I don't give statistics, in most cases women are more loyal than men when it comes to relationships. And I will not take it back. This is something that is proven. You could be poor, you could be rich.
But I see that all the time too, even growing up in the ghetto. You see some women where them liars are, you know much woman when time they live in the ghetto, I see where them man they are foreign for how many years, leave them with pitney and them, I talk about nice girl. Them not old man, them and them never cheat.
Bambam, let me tell you something. This is something that me know. You remember me say this, and I never apologize for it. When I was in my 20s, I used to work, and almost every parish me have one or two women as a young man then. And when I matured over time, I still to this day look at myself and say, what was all this for? But at the same time, I treated everybody well. Mm-hmm. You understand? But what was it? Was it worth it? Absolutely not. Because what was it all about? Sex. You understand? When you meet a woman,
intercourse.
That is generous.
Yeah,
that is kind. That is there for
Derval.
You understand? When you go through
Derval, you not hear me? I said no say sex. Say intercourse.
Yeah.
YouTube.
When intercourse. When you meet a woman that YouTube is man, yeah.
May I tell you know them time.
But when you meet a woman that is there for you, Bambam, a woman with you know these troubles. Me know women, you know. Me know a woman, you know, Bambam, a lady, you know. With a lady used to have a style, you know. Back in the 70s, me I tell you, you know. And I say a woman that when you see her like a style, I mean this, that, till she take time, build up herself. until she starts sell at the school. And let me tell you something, the little man where she there with every day you see that bar. Sometimes in come at the woman stall and a cuss and a carry and a go on. Who got money man, maybe want to go buy a drink. And the woman go in our little pouch where she have a game. They had 6 children. I'm sure say Bambam, if you take a fear head and take a female and put them side by side and put the pin in their head too, you get that you can never say a jacket them. Not that jacket, not the road, you know. You understand? For some relationships, you understand? But I'll say again, if a woman tell you say she need a break, she'll tell you say she want a break up. Because how much can a woman take? How much can a woman take? When a woman cup full, you know. And sometimes when some woman say them done long time. This is when me tell me know say me friend them, you know, me the own guys sometimes when me and them play them, you know, and so listen to them how they talk, you know. Cause especially one, you know, boss telling you and boss no more, you know. And the girl, one girl, it might be nice wife at home, you know. And if you ever see the girl where I deal with, you know, Bambam, it hurt me to the core, you know. Cause I know the wife, you know. And one day I said to him, sir, brethren, what wrong with your wife? Why you have to book club with this? I even made a comment. I said, we have book club with a girl, you found this, it's a girl and I'm pushing away. Every week she want to do here, well, like you put yourself in that situation, and you have your beautiful wife at home. You say, what do you? Man, you know, you can't tell man that, you know, because man have life to live and more woman than man. That is your justification. Oh, you have and you out there, I doubt he's even protecting himself intercourse-wise, as in using CON, And then when the little flirt where you have out a street or your side chick, you go home and if you flirt vex with your side chick vex with you, you go and take it out by your wonderful wife where you have at home. You understand? Bambam, you have good, better, best and everything. No matter, me tell one youth, so no matter where you are, tell me, say, if the girl out the street put ice in her mouth, wife can put ice in her mouth to be with the job. If she are using Ensure, wife can use Ensure. Any damn thing your side woman out the street, or your wife can do it up. Anything she do out the street, the practice becomes perfect. You understand? But some of us, again, as we say, we are so egotistical and we think that, oh, because we have to prove to the world that we are this and we are that and we are the best of this and we are the best of that. You know, well, justification one tell me one time, boy, my team can't stand up for my woman, you know. So I said to him, so they tell me something. You stand up for your man on the street, yeah. I said, do you think that the chances are that just the way you behave at all? No, sure, she's too miserable and I'm a carry on. Why is she miserable with you? Why? Then him start give out a whole bunch of excuses, not seeing his own faults that even I acknowledge that he has. Because when you work, if he work $100, him lucky, but you're lucky if him carry $130 give the wife. So you tell me so the wife is happy? You cannot be happy.
I have to take care of your yard.
Of course, sorry for coughing, guys, my throat, you know, but as we said, he has no
Drink
justification
some
for
water
his
there,
behavior.
man.
You understand? And then some people think, boy, you always a pick up for the lady there. It's not about picking up for the ladies. We're talking about reality. It is a realistic world. I was birthed by a mom, not by a man. You understand? And one time I was reading this book. I was reading a book one time. And I remember the book said, the bonding of the first person a boy falls in love with is his mother. You understand? And the bonding of a boy with his mother is very, very strong. Just like our girls, because my daughters, trust me, they love daddy like crazy. But all my kids still. But I'm saying even the milk, the breast milk from a mother plays a major and a significant role with that child, that boy that she grows up. You understand? And oftentimes...
Driver seat, stop that please, family. Don't go there, please. Don't go there, driver seat. Because you don't know what we're talking about. You just...
Who that?
Don't go there, please. Continue there, man.
Yeah. When somebody have a problem, of course. Well, it's okay. It's okay.
As the Ricardo said, you can have your own express yourself. Your way, Carlene, and express yourself, and so you have to say, but you know, be respectful. And the boss, this from the station, you know, him they just absent for a little while, you know.
Yeah, but even if even if the person, that person
You know,
don't
just be
agree with my
respectful.
point, that is fine.
Because so we
Because
do it to everybody
you have
expression,
a
when they how
right
them
to
express
voice there.
themselves, their
Because
perspective
you
is
see the
respectful.
thing
You
is,
understand?
the thing too, Bambam, is that we are not, we don't live in a naive world. We are not laying blame and saying all men are bad. That's not what I'm saying. We're talking about reality. We're talking about things that we face.
Yeah, we're just talking about
a
woman going through abusive,
big up yourself, Ricardo.
relationship
we're
and
not
whatever.
justifying and saying, go ahead, Bambam.
Yeah, we just talk about things where women go through, whether woman or man, it doesn't even matter. And
right,
you understand, we just talk about men when treat them woman and them yard good way. I treat them good. You understand?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
all.
Yeah, you
Because
can
every
have a
woman
topic
on the
one
planet
night,
can bad.
Bambam, and say,
Likewise, every man on the
tonight I'm
planet
gonna
can
talk
bad.
about it.
You know me, I say every woman on the planet no bad, every man on the planet no bad.
Exactly. That's
You
what I'm
understand?
saying. Because the topic tonight, the conversation / topic you're talking about is the abuse that females go through and things that happen to females, things that men do. So you can have a topic one night, about abuse against men, and
Yeah.
females or males can still call in and give
We can do it tomorrow night.
reasoning to it, because everyone is entitled to an opinion.
Yeah.
And if the person in the comment in the chat, sorry, is not happy, take Parliament as an example. If right now Jamaica has two major political parties, but other parties involved. If you look at the parliamentary debate, you and I cannot agree on the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also logic. There's a logical explanation, You understand? There's a logical. If you have one apple and you put another apple beside it, someone say, "How many apples are there?" 2. Isn't that logic? Absolutely. Because there's not one apple there anymore. So if you're talking about an issue, this is why we have discussions. No one can tell you that you can be off on a different night and you talk about mango, or you talk about pear, or you talk about rivers. And people can tell you how many rivers are in Jamaica and which parish now have no river, and them go a river go swim and this and that. Tonight you're talking about abuse, things that are done.
Yeah, we're talking about abuse of women. And if driver seat, if you know this man's story and you hear it one day and night, then you'd have said something else and you would have said what you say. You'd have probably jump on him bandwagon and start agreeing with him.
Know what I've been through.
You understand? Because you don't know him story. But this is not about men tonight, read per se. You understand?
Right. The topic we're talking about tonight is things that are done to our females. Let me say this. And I'll say it again. You see, again, it's egotistic. We're egotistic as men. So we're gonna see things, some of us, not all of us, some of us gonna see things the way we think it should be. You understand? Because we are machoistic. So we tell ourselves that, you know what, this is the way I want it. This is the way it's gonna be. I am in control and I am going to stay this way. So in case on point, Bambam, there was a billionaire, not the M, the B, and he had a problem with his manly structure, his manhood, should say, right? And he went in for a surgery to get it enlarged because his girl that he was with was telling him his manhood was too small. He died under the operation. A billionaire. And some friends and I were talking about it, right? And I said to them, what he did was so stupid. Because there are females, a lot of females, they're with men that have very small manhood. If we
didn't know Starling would have set him up and set her up on him.
Right. And you know what you're talking,
because Starling now go over 4.
Because Starling said, listen, she don't work with
so. How is Starling there?
Yeah, someone out there, Bambam, that don't care about the if it's medium, large, and
exactly, from them love the person, yeah.
Choices. You understand?
Yeah.
And this guy is a billionaire and he died under the surgery, leave all his billions. Just because of what? His ego. So if the individual in the chat feel offended, it's okay, you can exit or you can, just sit and put in an opinion. We're not telling you to apologize. We're just saying the topic we're talking about tonight is related to abuse towards female by the opposite sex. Plain and simple. She can have another topic one night about abuse. And if you go on the internet, there are females there who come out in defense of men all the time. There are females there who talk about the expectation of females.
But a lot of time on here we come in defense of men. A lot of times.
A lot of time. Of course, absolutely. Because I always say that no one is perfect. But the topic tonight, you see, Bambam, let me tell you, this is why some people don't have debates. And this is why in some situations you have debate. Because if you are a university student or you're in group sessions, that's the reason why when you're in university / college, you have group assignments. The reason why they do that, and they generally make you groups of 4, groups of 5, they need interaction between the people within the groups.
Yeah, from different minds. They need to see how different minds think.
Beautiful, different opinions.
Right.
Different opinions.
Yeah.
They need to, all these different opinions, they incorporate them into one big pot. And you said, guys, okay, so this is the paper that we are going to present, and they present it before the class.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? We cannot allow our ego.
And different opinions make the program nice. People like up the lives, please. Different opinions make the program nice. Yeah, because
absolutely. Look here. I look here. Take for example, we just pick on my friend Ricardo. I just love Ricardo, and I love Dania. They're young people. Because I'm 62, going in 62 this year. Not wrong with talking about that. You understand? And I used to love interacting with Ricardo. I still do, and I love interacting with Dana. They have their own way of remember when Ricardo had a chat sometimes, it used to bother Debbie and stuff like that, and it was so funny, and I enjoyed it, you understand? Because we know that as individuals, we have our different traits, our different styles attached to us. Is what I'm saying. But we as individuals, we go through a hurt, we go through the this, we go through the that. But at the end of the day, where do we end up? Your happiness is important.
Very paramount. Happiness is very paramount.
There are females that will. Sorry, Bambam, go ahead.
No, I'm saying your happiness is supposed to be paramount to you. Yeah.
Of course, your happiness has to be paramount. And Bambam, let me tell you something. A lot of guys might not want to acknowledge this. Women are stronger in holding out in relationship as is abstinence from intercourse, abstinence from being mean and nasty than us men. Why do you think there's so many MURDERS are on lives? Why do you think so many times? Just look at society in general. It's not only Jamaica, it happens in North America too. There's a program called PAR, P-A-R, where people call it anger management. And I'm saying to the person in the chat who might be upset about this topic tonight, here in Canada, if you ever go to one of those classes that is called PAR, 97%, and this is the first I'm giving us statistics, 97% of those in the PAR program, they are males. They are males. And it's most because of physical abuse. And this is not about color. That's why I said males. Because we are egotistic. We are dominant in the way we live. We want to be in control. And we are abusive, whether verbally, physically, especially financially. My person in the chat, come on, I'm telling you. A lot of men, if them know so them have more money, the woman that wear underwear till it tear up the shit and them now give them $1 for buy a good underwear. Trust me upon that, may I tell you. Because we are spiteful. A lot of us men too, we are like...
And sometimes if them gear, them take it tell you.
Of course.
Yeah, them take it tell you and they make you wear drawers.
At the beginning of the chat, I said I respected the definition that Angela gave in the chat about mama man. You understand? Bambam, if you look at life, sorry guys, my throat's a little bit hoarse.
Drink some water there, Val.
Get me have water. If you look at life, you see Bambam in general. You ever notice that even in a classroom, you ever notice, let me take a drink of water, you ever notice the people?
Yeah, man, just take a second and drink some water.
If you notice the people in the class, if you notice the people in the class that don't want to learn, you're the ones that give the most trouble. They know it more than the teacher. The teacher writes something on the blackboard, then feels that them to erase it, or they try to give the teachers a hard time. And if any academics are here, as in teachers then, say teacher, tell you, if she has 20 students in the class, there's 2 or 3 that she can say, Bambam, Angela, MVE, I'm leaving the class. Make sure the guys remain quiet until I get back. Because she knows she can rely on those 3 or 2 individuals to take care of the class till she gets back. You understand? That shows you that the trust that she has in them. It resonates to the entire class. And this is what we need to do again for the topic that we are discussing, how our men, we as men should treat the woman /woman in our lives. If
I will know,
say
yes, enough men have some bad experience with women, you know, and whatever, because we know some women treat man bad too. But come on, every woman is not the same.
Oh, listen, Bambam, let me tell you. Sometimes I look back. I look back at a few things, and I used to say, boy, where did I err? Why did I do this? Why did I do that? And then I look back at myself and said, but listen, okay, I know I erred in that area. I know I should have corrected that thing, but at the same time, I'm not going to take blame for something I didn't do. You understand? Because that is my reality. You know, many of us men go through abuse, but the topic tonight is not about us. That's not what it is about. We are talking about women who have been through abuse, verbally, physically, mentally. You have
Infidelity.
who them driving, and them reach at them gate, park up in a them gate and then sit down at them car, put their head on their steering and a cry, and maybe a bang all their head on the steering and no one go in their house. Because they know that the monster that them having at them house, them have to go deal with him. Yes, and I say monster. You see, we cannot, this is what I'm saying, Bambam, we cannot acknowledge as men
A lot of
when
women,
we're wrong.
Derval, a lot of women compromise. Just them alone compromise.
Prime example. So the person in the chat who might be upset. I was watching an interview a long while back, with some girl at back road. And I know me, not my word. These ladies that work at Back Road, and first and foremost, I put on a lady work at Back Road because prostitution one of the oldest professions in the world. The ladies at Back Road said 90% of their clients are married men. Why do these men go to these ladies? And when they tell you the things that they do, as in the exploitations, the people in the chat know what I talk about are the performances. They must say the wife at home not doing it. But stick up in for a minute. Have you as a man ever tried to reach out to your wife and find out the things that she would work with? How do you know that if the lady at back road if the wife at home is not working orally, how do you know that if you sit and have a conversation with her, she won't make changes?
Exactly, she won't compromise,
You don't have a problem with yourself hygienically, where if she said to you, listen, you're not circumcised, so you must always wash yourself properly. Oh, you know that's not a turn off for her. How do you know that sometimes
I'm blessed, you could have cheesy, why she don't want to
It's not that she wouldn't want to do it, but you say, why every time you're not circumcised, why don't you turn over and wash yourself properly? How do you know that you have an odor problem? If
you're not washing body good. I remember saying body then near it.
Go ahead, Baba.
I'm good at washing body good. I remember my body then near it.
Hey,
so will I said that come up.
I And that's good. Better you say it, yeah. How do you know your armpit? Your armpit
I
must smell
never
good. Shave the ear
afraid.
them under your arm now. Shave the ear them under your arm. We have a say, boy, you're too much or you stick with sheer ear. That is a feminine thing. People knows that under your arm, the hairs will, your hair under your arm them will do that. You understand? It's same way down there so too. How do you know that, you know, as you get older, you have gray hairs? So what's wrong with you as a man to shave? You know? You don't
Where's
care
the
about
Shema?
things, eh?
Shema saying body smell like Dove right now.
How do you know that there are not little things that you can do to excite the wife? Excite her, give her a little excitement. She doesn't believe, oh, why is she old fashioned? Because your wife, why do you even say she's old fashioned? Experiment now, talk to her now, find out the little things where she like. You
Yeah.
understand? You leave, go back road, go do stuff. You say your wife boring, but at the same time, you say you enjoy her.
You know, introduce nothing to her.
The
Yeah.
little things that you have to, when you are doing the things where wife want, sometimes you'd have said, rat it, and hear the thing, hear the double standard this now. You go back road and you get your phone, and you start say to your wife find out and you apologize, and she say, well, why don't we work at home? So when the wife start the things, she even better than the back road girl. Because remember, say she come from places too, you know, even if she can learn over time too. Why can't you say to your wife, say, even though some people might not work with it, let's look at a porn movie and see if there's something there that you can look and see, you know, you can do that little thing there, work that little magic there, and check out the area there, stuff like that. No, you don't want to do that, but you want to tell people, say your wife boring. That is the double standard with us men. We live through a learning process. I am not saying who wants to stay a certain way, not stay a certain way, no, but make sure your relationship you have with the woman that help you in your home, who cook your food, who wash your clothes. Hey, what is wrong with going out and get a bottle of olive oil and look for your wife and say, please, let me give you a massage, no? You know, turn on that, man. So, you know, massage her. Lay spread down a towel on the bed.
Worse if you massage, just lay like
lay down on the bed. Sit down on her, take off your clothes naked as the day you're born. Sit down on her back, make she feel all the instrument on her leg. Or on her bum, this one there, a nice massage, makes you feel nice.
Sexual massage. Masseuse. Sexual masseuse.
Of course, you have it. Let me tell you something. But so you see, sometimes we as men, you know, we as men, I'm telling you, and there's so many of us that we live. We find ourselves in situations that we tell ourselves, boy, John, you know, if I had done this way, I had done this way, you know, we don't try for it, fix it, make resolutions. I have heard females, you know, so boy, you know, to do something, not do that. I'm say, well, if you not that better to say go into everything, but you better make sure, say, you know, work with certain things and try different things. You have a problem. And surprising, after a while, why, you know, she said, you hear them say, boy, you know, see me go to the extreme, you know, but me I go on with that thing. What does that tell you? We live in a life where there's a learning process. If you want to say you're article and you're a rasta and you're this and you're that and certain things and all, we not tell you, say, you should go above and beyond. But at the same time, we must learn to be able to be pleasurable for each other. You understand? So it all comes down to understanding, it all comes down to where we place ourselves, it all comes down to being real. And, you know, in all honesty, Bambam, this topic is so interesting. It's so open, and when we put ourselves at that place, where we can have our understanding, come to an understanding with our females. When we reach that place where we can learn to compromise. This is where we know that, you know what, we're solid.
What about the men? The men them with it?
Our ladies will work with us once you're doing the right
thing.
Derval,
you have some men with some smart mouth. With some real smart, dirty mouth. Some real smart mouth. Some men where, if them give $1, them tell about it. If them buy a pair of shoes, them tell us, say, them buy the shoes. If because them pay the bills, them throw it to their face every day. You know, you know? Throw it to their face every day. Every time you know you and them have something, them not stick to what them talk about, you know?
That's right. But Bambam, what is your responsibility? What is your role as a male in the home? Remember, remember, as men, our role as men in the home is to make our home a place to be. Our home must be happy. Make sure your spouse, your wife, your children, whether she has the kids or not, yours or not, that's irrelevant. Make sure you provide for your home. I'm telling you, Bambam, there are many women out there that are just as kind as a man supposed to be when it comes to providing for the home. You understand? I recently had someone say to me, anybody that come into her life, you have to come with fee part and, make sure, etc., etc. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. If a woman set her standards and she set the standard at where she wants it, hey, that's fine. If she said this is 50-50, that's fine. You understand? Unfortunately, some people might not be able to meet the standards that you want, but people will compromise. You have situations where the female earns more and she's accepting, and situation where the male earns more and she's accepting. But what we're talking about tonight is the female side of being treated badly. You understand? We're talking about the female side tonight, not the men, not multi. We're dealing with the female side. We're talking about the things that females go through. That's what the topic is about. We're not talking about mango tree. We're not talking about Guinea. We're not talking about how much care you have or won't have together. No, we're talking about abuse that is meted out to our females. That's what we're talking about. And it happens in society a lot. Statistics show that. Not black, white, as I said. There's a city called Brampton. Trust me, every day, I have a friend who works at a certain division in Brampton, and every day there's a call about spousal abuse. Every day. I'm not going to say the jail full, but every 5-10 minutes they get a call. And that place is mostly cultured by Indians or Pakistanis. So all cultures do it. As a matter of fact, Bambam, years ago, when I was at my house and I was walking, and I see a couple walking, and the man was in front and the lady was behind. and after a while, a little while, about a week or so after, I was talking to a friend of mine who was from the same culture, and I tell him, say the man I walk and the lady behind him, and he said to me, that's the way it's supposed to be. And I'm like, wow. So I said to him, so you're telling me that the lady can't walk beside the husband? He said no. The lady must walk behind. Another situation that confronted me, I was doing some work at my house one time, and I was doing the whole house hardwood. So I went to purchase the hardwood. And after I finished the transaction, the gentleman that we purchased the hardwood from, me and my ex-wife were there at the time. The gentleman that we purchased the hardwood from, he shook my hand, right? And my wife stretched his hand to shake his hand. And he said, oh, sorry, my hands are dirty. And when I went in the vehicle and sit down, the ex-wife at the time, of course, Jamaican cousin, damn old body, got shaky and blah, blah, blah. I said, no, my dear, it is culture. He's not going to shake your hand. But I didn't want to say to her at the time, don't shake him hand, because she would have given me flack. She would have gone with herself and cuss and go on, because that's just her style. So we just make sure you have the experience. So then she stopped and she said, I saw them stay. Me say, yes. Some cultures, some men will not shake your hand. And she was shocked. It's like a culture. It was like a shock to her. And I said, no, that's how cultured these people are. You understand? I know people that from that same culture that go through arranged marriages. They're unhappy. I know one girl who brought the man to he came from India, and as him come all in car him take away. Remember, if they even reach out, they will spend 3 months in the country, and the man say, if you have access to our account and take over our account, go to the bank, that the girl end up leaving him because they put her in an arranged marriage. So when we talk about the abuse that females go through, it's not only about black. I see one where a lawyer said they have 2 kids, with this lady, a prominent lawyer, because he was on, and then he ended up going into, you know, being a high court judge, and none of the two boys were his. You understand? And it was so shocking and devastating to him. You understand? So no matter what we do in life, people think that, oh, only black men. No, all cultures do it. Because
we talk about that already too. With women, with Jamaican women giving more jacket than anything else. Yeah. We're not biased over here, driver seat, if you're still there on the line. We're not biased over here. We just have different nights when we talk about different things.
And you know, Bambam, listen, look how strange it is. One would say then, why this happened, you know, and maybe a female, her justification can be that the man where she was with, you know, now a patois style, the man where she did there with, him was abusive, and the thing with that situation on the jacket, women take what are called chances, especially when it comes to hope a fame style, and this is why even the application for children, if they have to do DNA tests, some women keep them fingers crossed and say, you know, well, I hope the child is his. But that is acknowledged. We don't hide it. The statistics show, again, even though I'm not a statistician, but statistics show that, yes, Jamaican women give more jacket throughout the Caribbean. They dealt with the Caribbean. You understand? Because, you know, Bambam, if you look at a country like South Sudan, the country of Sudan, you have South Sudan. These people, they all look alike. Mm-hmm. So even if one brother breed or a sister, whatever, everybody, I've never seen so much, they look alike. It's like the genome is
they look alike more than Chinese and Japanese. Because I think Chinese favor them one another subtle. But then,
and they look like each
other. True, Mr. Chinese are after now, them they look so no more to me.
My good friend Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg has some kids, and if you ever see his daughter look just like the mother, because the mother is firm and dark and strong and just look totally different. I look at Snoop Dogg boys, them look like him. I look at the daughter, look just like the mother. You understand? And you have sometimes kids.
That's so great the creator is, you know.
They look like their grandparents, them too.
Remember scientists say, you know, kids look like their grandparents more than their actual parents, you know.
Of course. I know a prominent vlogger right now. I watch him steady, and him little daughter looks so much like him wife, mom. When you look on him daughter, you say they live it like the wife mother twin.
That's why grandparents, especially grandmothers, can mark the grandkids. You know that.
In daughter look like the grandmother. It's so uncanny.
You know, Derval.
You
know, Derval. That's why the grandmothers them can mark them grandkids. When them say to them son, say, "I feel pitney, listen to your granny, listen to your mother." She say, "I feel me grandson that, or I feel me granddaughter that." Shut up your mouth. Or you take one piece off a girl and probably you don't really want her. If your mother say, "I feel her grandpitney, I feel her grandpitney."
Bamba, you see my granddaughter? My granddaughter look like
Greetings,
my mom.
Christopher.
My mom, me say my mom, like she has and even the same attitude like my mom. And you see my mom? I love my mother so till like you wouldn't even believe. Sometimes the other day I don't feel so well and I say, Mom, she called me and she said, "Well, I'm here." I say, "Mom, on the flu, I'm a bad man," because, you know, and then again, we have the pollen, when the pollens fly all over the place, we have allergic reaction, so we have to keep reacting all the time. And me say, it's like my mama breastfeed me. The way my mom talk to me, I just water, I just full of water. Because people, this is what I'm saying, some guys don't understand our females, our mothers, how passionate and compassionate they are with life and everything in general. And that's why I said the topic tonight is about the female. And as I said, if she says she need a break, she just need a breakup. Because some of our women have been through so much that they're just fed up. Some of the females just rather, you know what, never live by myself. Sometimes they need a self-reflection. Them say, "Listen, we just need to go away for a minute." And sometimes them just go take a trip. Sometimes it's nice to just take a vacation, just go travel. If you want to go with your girlfriend, then you just go take a girl's trip. Just take a break. Just go clear your head for a minute. Because we men got so much stress upon the women from time to time. You know, disheartening it is when you have your beautiful woman at home and you cheat on her out on the street with another woman and she will call her the woman a style or dirty girl.
Yeah.
And you go all one
Some of
party
them
with
do
your
that,
woman and
call
your side
people,
chick there and she and her friend them and dance and a laugh and them all walk and all bounce you. We see it enough who inside anybody who depend this chat will tell me say they have never seen situation where some girl all a show off on them, know them have them man and all a go on and a dance or never them somebody.
Me never experienced that yet. But I see it happen to people who I know.
Of course, certain music are play. And remember one
Hey,
time, remember
let me give you a joke.
The foot no man mascot.
What?
One night
I play them song is, let me give you a joke. You have a girl in a one party, one of them, one other man party a Spanish town. One time I used to talk to this guy when I always say, me and him there for 12, 13 years. I say, remember me tell you, say, the girl, she there with the girl man, you know, I tell her, say, she dance, but I remember them time they Throwood song, you know, Derval, Pierre Throwood song, and she dance, and she go on, and the girl, and she go on. I tell her, say, but just there, I just watch the thing, because him who me go with, you know the whole play, and him I tell me the thing, you know, but then I watch the thing, and I watch the thing, and I watch the thing, and I laugh, and I say, boy, she the easy, man. It cool down. Me go see the girl, go to the video man and touch him and say, come video me. Till me all I want to say to myself, say, cause you know, woman used to all pay video man for put video on them more. Come video me. Just follow the video, follow me and video me. And she just let the man put the video on her. She just go over to the girl's side and she beat the shit out of her. She not get no chance to put on another lick. She mash her down wicked. All them do I just lift her out of the dance and the dance continue like it never happened. Me laugh till me nearly dead. Me say, yeah man, that for reach you.
We see it happen. We used to see it happen a lot when we live in Jamaica. Especially the song there, kick out the foot guy and a man mascot by it.
Thanks, Christopher.
And all the matey song them. Any female that this agenda tonight who have never seen it or experienced it, you know, and even if you don't come from Jamaica or live in Jamaica, you see it in North America. And some people are just bright with it. You understand? So it just goes to show that, again, I'm saying, when you have your nice little woman at home, your woman where, you know, they're with you through the struggles. Think about this, Bambam. So you're there in Jamaica and you're not it. So you have ghetto youth, ghetto woman, and you have a little man there, get sometime at night time, when you buy 1 pound of flour, or 1, 2 pound of flour, when you look, you have 1 tin of mackerel, you have to stretch all the mackerel, so you pour oil in there, and you might have ketchup, you have 2 or 3 kids, and you stretch the 1 tin of mackerel for make everybody.
Yeah, them probably mash you up fine like a asham. They mash you up fine like a asham.
Yes, man, mash it up for everybody get little bit, you understand? They go through no struggles. Sometimes, yes, you know, some men are there and them try, yes, to make them little thing work. So them did if provide, sometimes she provide. Next thing you know, when I go on, little life start turn phone. All right, you know, move out of the ghetto, one migrate, or the both of you might migrate, or vice versa. You understand? You migrate, you get your wife here, you get your husband around you, kids around you and everything. Life will go on. Next thing you know, the hype start.
Yeah,
so all of a sudden,
you feel like you want to push your body in every
pump. Who start to do there for you. Who we all not get to look around. She say, your mother can come look there, you don't know my baby father. Would put them foot down and said, no guy in this could get to you. No have nothing supposed to have nothing for me. No under me stay. Ray. Can't say nothing about me. Next thing you know, you're there in North America, you're there at a different location. You don't have to be North America. And your woman who there with you are struggle with you and all of a sudden things are going for you. You start this the woman. Meet up on some little flirty. You understand? Because things are going for you now and thing. Them start tell you, you know, different things and, you know, are going with your way. So you come home now, you know, come home wife, you say, then Durval waited them and you look on the time now 11 o'clock and you just come in and she concerned. I know most say she jealous because you and her come from far. She said me it's 11 o'clock and you just come in me there worried. You every time man go down come in, you ask man question, where you bother me for? And so you start going with her now, because you know what, you're trying to justify your action now. Justify your action now, so now all of a sudden she miserable. With that fact,
some guilty, some guilty. Get defensive.
You understand?
Get
so
defensive.
All of a sudden now she evil and she wicked. You not stop and go back You understand? I talk to my man them in the chat. Big up yourself, Ricardo. We're not stopping ourselves now and think and say, you know what you are. Let me stop and check. Look where me and my woman I come from. Why would I make a side chick break up the relationship with me and my woman and look how far away I come from? You understand? Sometimes I did it and she in a good mood. And as we go up my pop it, not even 1 minute me can't last. And she just work with it and say, babes, you must be tired, man. You understand what I say? You find start.
Probably not even asleep with her and she glad for the little piece.
Yeah, sure.
I remember say you have some woman where no matter why they might tough it out,
Me can't work with that. Me can't work with that. Because what? At the end of the day, no matter what we are going to say, I think I sent you a video one time where a lady was saying that she was a six-figure earner and her man was a 30,000 to 40,000 earner. And she said, in our egotistic way and in her mindset, she said, boy, she earn more than him. And so she get rid of the little man. And she said by the time she moved around, she went through like 6 different individuals. And the little man where she let him go because she said she earned more than him.
Oh yeah, I think
yeah. I sent it to you and we were talking about it. And I'm just saying, just look how life is. The thing that she said she regretted every day of her life. So I'm saying the switch can be flipped, But as I say again, the topic tonight is not about that. The topic is about, the main topic we're talking about is the abuse towards our female. Because it lives in our society. It happens in all walks, in all life. When they have I've been to places where they keep the power program. And I'm not saying they don't do power programs for females, but you hardly ever see it. You understand? Because it's in our mindset, whether globally or whatever, it's all about control. And we have to acknowledge the fact that female are the weaker sexes. If someone different, that's fine. You understand? But traditionally, why do we think back in the 1920s, women struggled for universal adult suffrage? Women had to struggle for even until this day, women hardly make the same income as a male makes. These are facts. You understand? Because it's societal. And those who are in control, if you even just take politics right now, people say, why the current person who leads the Democrat, I mean, it's a debate wherever I go. When I do go out and meet people, they must say, why Harris are going. And I try to be conservative or try to be independent of it. Because it's a boys' club. I'm not saying she can't win, You understand? But in certain walks of life and in certain societies, they'll do everything possible to have domain, for men to have dominion, to have control. If I'm wrong, I apologize. Because I know it happens in society all the time. All the time.
I just talk about things that
it happens in income, it happens in control. Let me tell you how nasty some of us men are. You and a woman there, you have one car. And she have a driver's license and you have a driver's license. You see, when you go run the road for 5 hours, and she make one call to you and say, babes, me have to go up on the road, come bring the car.
Cross like that. I mean buy gas. I mean I pay insurance.
Bambam, you see me, Bambam, my logic is different from a lot of men's logic and reasoning, I see reality. I see it, Bambam. I see it. And you know what I did, Bambam, when I was with my ex? We had more than one vehicle. But at the same time, we make sure say our oil change, our tire them safe, Make sure it's like gas in the vehicle, yeah. So, because my wife, my ex-wife had a hard, sometimes I just say to her, I say, babes, you know, see, so the needle up and E, me drive, go fill up the tank and make sure gas in there. Because me, why me do that? I try to make sure me teach her to drive too. Me a big driver, in my own mind, me a driver. I teach her to drive, so I make sure so the vehicle where she a drive, it okay all the time. That means if she want to go up Walmart or she want to go up Winners or she want to go anywhere she want to go, her vehicle is there, she have her vehicle to drive, she go where she go. That's how a man take care of his relationship, make sure his wife happy. Because we're the wife, spouse, you're supposed to make her happy. If you come home, Bambam, and give, listen, I used to say, me, Durval, tell my ex this, me save me about $1,000, I'm going to give you 800. Don't ask me anything more about my 200 because I give you more than what the amount that a lot of men would give. But at the same time, my expectation is to take care of my woman. In all fairness, if me have 1,000 and give 8, I think that is fair. Because even that 200 that we have left, we put 100 in the bank and we still keep that $100 in the pocket. Because sometimes the kids might say, Dad, can I have $10? Dad, can I have $5? Because my kids, them hardly ever come to me and say, Dad, if ice cream truck come in our neighborhood, Dad, we need ice cream. I'm so going on. I send them in my wallet. They say, go look in, let's say you see money, take it and go get it. That's what men do.
Yeah.
Man, that's
one set the Durval.
One set the
Durval.
You hear me say?
One set the Durval.
Responsibility.
Durval.
You have
Durval.
men and you have men in
One set there. Shamar, we were talking about that the other day. I don't remember if it was on the live. About career women. You know, some women where, you know, make big bucks and so. You know, where sometimes the money matter more to them. It's like them don't want, you know, have a relationship. And we didn't even talk about, you know, some men who have some little ego thing when it come on to them woman and make more money than them. You understand? And them kind of feel a little way. You know? Yeah, we talk about them something there, yeah.
Oh yes, this is topics that we've talked about.
Okay, it's your first time.
We know this happens. I mean, like, this person named Shamar. Yeah, but you know, sometimes, you know, I might sound a little bit biased again too, but I'm not biased, Shamar. But even in schools, I mean, girls tend to learn faster. Statistically, shows that girls tend to learn faster. All girls school excel a lot better too than, unfortunately, most male schools. So in certain careers, because remember, you know, guys are caught up in athletics, they lose, you know, guys, you know, general girls are more focused. It's a learned thing. Even the mature stage, female mature faster, females brain develop faster. So we have to look at it societal now. So if a female is a 6-figure earner or so, yes, you do find those that are professionals that, you know, tend to, you know, ride the hype. That's accepted. That's accepted. But I'm telling you, there are lawyers that will take up a guy that he might make 40, 50,000 and she loves him. And she'll do the do. She will do the do. And you have those, yes, for real, Shamar, there are those that, you know, will say, yeah, make my money, you know, and the man never tell. Because we've heard people say women must be independent. And I share something with you, Bambam and friends. I remember one time my wife was in a partner, my ex-wife was in a partner. It was $100 a week. And the draw was 5,000 at the time, you know, many times, many times, because I don't play the role as if I am wrong and I take right. Many times, I mean, you the $100 for show the partner. I remember she get the draw and I never even know.
Yeah. Normally women not talk when they get partner draw. Normally we don't talk when they get partner draw.
Right. So about 2 weeks later, so me it's still a guard 100. So about 2 weeks later, there's a place called Home Sets. People not carry that no Home Sets. And there was another one, Bed and Bath. Yes, Bed and Bath. I think the other place is. So me come home in a Bambam and I tell you, you know, it's like the whole store, whether it was Home Sets or Bed and Bath, it's like she buy out the whole store, put it at the house. So when me come in, I say, right, you know, where the Bambam something come from? So me shall laugh and I say, wait a minute, if I can tell you bathroom accessories, everything change up.
Well, at least she buy things for the house.
At the time, Yeah, she buy some unique accessories for the washroom. Because you ladies know, like the toilet holder, it's different compared to the regular one where just go fast to the wall. And so my washroom had a standing shower and a jacuzzi, and the rods and sitting, everything just unique. It had a bench shape and everything nice. I started to me. I said, wait, you mean about that himself? Wait, you went big shopping, man. Can me find it funny? Yeah, to me now. And the partner trying to get away shopping. And I had to laugh. But at the same time, she gave me $1,000.
Yeah.
She gave me $1,000, and that $1,000 paid right back to the house because not even 2 weeks later, the hydro bill came, and the gas bill came, and the water bill came. So I ended up spending back the money, pay the bills. You understand? But I'm just showing you. You see, there's a good side to life, and there's the rough side. So, at the end of the day, you have some females where even though I part through the partnership, I get it, I never do it with the money turn. You understand what I'm saying? So we're not gonna.
Yeah, the money always end up spending at the house.
Yeah, right. It did well for the home. And yet you have some people say, me, because I've heard people say, me, if we not partner, nah, tell you, it may take the journey now, no. But at the same time,
spend right back in the house.
I was the one who a lot of weeks was paying the partner for her.
And sometimes it depends on the partner where you have.
It came as nothing to me, eh?
Sometimes it depends on the partner where you have. Because some man, we want to drink it out and smoke it out. Ask this gentleman if he is a Libra man. Are you Libra?
If me, Bambam?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Libra, of course. Yeah, I'm October 15th. I'm Libra. Yeah, scale. But to me,
Shamar was that.
When I tell you about my laugh, I am. So this is you girls used to have problem with me when I was growing up because we in our conversation. People hardly know.
Where say August? Where say September 15th? Where say Dermal? Where say October 15th? They say October you born?
Yeah, 15th, yeah.
Oh.
I'll be mad, Bambam, I'm a laugh. I take everything like a joke. Because for me personally, even if I'm in a relationship and leave...
You're September like me, Shamar.
Yeah, even if I'm in a relationship and leave, like, okay, I don't say I chat my business, but remember my granddaughter, the last year was having her birthday, my daughter was having her birthday, and my daughter said to me, oh my God, Dad, Mom is gonna bring her spouse. I'm saying, tell her, should I bring Mr. Of course, make him come on, meet him. I mean, that they would laugh about the phone. Eventually, the mom didn't bring him still. I don't, because me personally will go over to him and give my organs the boss, big up yourself. I just some mistake. I don't carry. Yeah, I don't carry. Because to me, Bambam, I'm not one of them guy where we don't know mistakes.
Remember we have that something there already, that program there already when we say.
In my early years, but yes, I was a wild guy. But jealous and stupid and
if me and a man left Derval, if me and a man left, and him want there with this girl, and I know her good, and me and her all talk. I am not with you anymore. We're not in love. I move on. I don't care. Me can't tell you who for their way. Yeah, me I say me can't tell the man who for their way.
Yeah, of course, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
People always say I'm weird if you say that.
I
can't tell you who for their way.
12 year, 12, 44 year. Remember one time?
Yes, I soon benediction time.
24. This girl run me and I said, go fire by your crossings. Because she accused me in a problem. And all me I do a laugh, Because what she was accusing me of, I was guilty of it. But me now, of course, it's not my style. Even though it's me talking to you right now, I may laugh. I'm not a tracer, like some man with toe-to-toe with woman and cuss and carry on. Like we do little things as prank. But we act like me argue with you. But at the end of the day, me just done with it. Because what are you going to do? No man can outwit a woman when it comes to argument because you know what, she's going to always fight something to tell you. And personally, sometimes she will tell you things to hurt your feeling. If she tell you, say, it's something small, she say yes or that, you will just simply answer back by saying, listen, well, it's smaller than me, but did I work with it though? Don't tell her about, yeah, hey, girl, this and that. And
A bedtime, about a
because
bedtime,
she
I
want you to
sleep.
continue arguing. She want drag out the argument. She want tell you back something with her the feelings. Some guys don't get it. Some guys just don't get it. And this is why they're running a problem. So then you find the physical things that. Because she'll come up in your face, you know. And she'll go take to you now. Yeah, you want to lick me? And that you want to do. You want to lick me? You have to have self-control. You have to learn to control your emotions. If you can't control it, then you have a problem. You understand? Because some people, you see, I say Bambam right now.
The men they must have self-control and learn how to talk to them.
I tell myself, Bambam, as a single man, I'm not gonna put myself in a relationship where I'm not with a fun woman. I can't afford to, because I'm not gonna say she have to be overly funny, but my expect is not, and it's not a set stand. Well, one might say that everybody is setting standards, and yeah, we could agree to that to a point, but me now tell us you have to be a six-figure earner, you have to be a this earner, that earner. I want to be happy. I want a fun person. I want to be loved and me love you. I want to know so we can do things together. I want to know say if you call me and say, babes, me I know we are come home from work. You make sure say by the time you reach home, dinner don't cook. I want to make sure say if a Sunday come and me and you there home and we in the kitchen, we are on competition. Me I tell you say, listen, my ox steel cook better for you and my goat cook better for you, and we did there with fun. And me always tell you, Bambam, say me love pleasure, me love comfort. My woman supposed to be in my house with me, and if me and you want there, we just want you in a t-shirt and a panty alone. You understand? Because my touch is bad. Me love life, Bambam. Me love fun. Because no boring. My life not supposed to be boring.
And them something they keep you young and nice and make you
fun. Me love woman with
less
full
stress.
of vibes and full of fun. If you sit down on the couch and you read one book and you say, give me one little piece, you know, are the biggest joy for me. Whether a quickie or short, quickie or long quickie, no matter. And so you enjoy life, you know.
Yeah, for
That's how you enjoy life. People don't know what fun is. Your home, your relationship, not supposed to be miserable. Not supposed to. And this is why some people live so toxic. Toxicity in relationship, it's not, especially in North America. You deal with the weather, you deal with this, you deal with that. Look my wifey or your spouse, man, I said, babes, listen, if we not so enough to go out every weekend, take couple listen. One brown and white party I keep, one jeans and white party I keep, one old it's I keep. When nobody sit down and stagnate on yourself, care out to your spouse, your wife or your husband or you each other vice versa. You don't go enjoy life. If you don't come home and drive up in a parking lot and when you don't have kids out in a parking lot, you have one skirt or one whatever, you slide on and slide in and do a little quickie and then you go inside like nothing happen. That's how you keep it spontaneous and fun.
Right, same so.
People don't understand, and this is why some guys they live in this old fashioned. Let me tell you about I have never been and I'm not being facetious. No girl with me used to deal with in my past. Never ever if they even book me up at present. Me have one chick, me no girl who used to deal with tell me right now say why never man could go back in our thing now because it used to be so much fun. And me look for one and I say, no man, I'm a good man. Like me just people change and me know things different and thing. Cause me know say the person is spontaneous like that. Yeah. I mean not talk about no young as because me no wrap the cradle. Me no want no woman in my life under 45 to deal with. It makes no sense. I say 45 only because, sometimes at the end of the day, it's my choice. Sometimes you want to spunk up the up. Because I not say, 60-year-old or 50-year-old not have it, But we don't set a standard for 45 to my age, because I'm 62 this year. I'm not going to take up 30 or 20-year-old where, so when I go downhill, she'll come uphill. I'm not like that. I don't rob the cradle. That is my standard that I set. I don't deal with young ads. Me see 30-year-old look at me in our area. I say, no, my girl, no. I tell them the age of my first daughter. I say, you're crazy, you could have been my daughter. That is me. Me set that standard. I don't rock the cradle. And that's just my life. Every man chose to do that. Some man will say, oh, young as this or young as that. How long you think you can run with a young as for? Especially them generation, them girl nowadays. Because when you hear some man talk about them this and them and them that. There's certain things that you have to acknowledge in life. If you have high blood pressure and you're not feeding yourself properly or eating properly, you're gonna have at one point erectile dysfunction, or maybe you can't even last a minute. You have to feed your body well. You have to be spontaneous. You have to be willing to give, and compromise in areas. And yet our females, again, the topic tonight is about our females. Our females do understand these things, especially women who have matured and gone through experiences throughout life. You understand? And you see, because our females are very moderate enough. A female may have had 4 or 5 guys in their lifetime, and now and again they might think about one Ralph who did strap. When I say strap, I don't know him on the gifted side. And sometimes the little man who she deal with now, he might be a little small fellow. But the Lord says, well, listen, the past is the past. The little man with me, they will provide for me. Make sure me alright, him treat me well, him treat me good. And this is what the topic is about tonight. When a man...
The topic is not about that anymore tonight. Benediction time now when you done make that point then.
Yeah, man. So again, it was an awesome topic.
Awesome topic, don't it?
Reason.
Yeah.
That's a reason sometime and make the thing fun again. Guys, sorry for my absence. We still have a little issue I deal with family wise. Because, I'm telling you to pray for my daughter from one of my daughter,
Yeah, man.
Just keep her on the prayers, It's just one of those things, and I've been under the weather the past few days and the year device, so the rough and thing, but it is what it is. I'm hardly home at times, to be out in a scar there where my daughter live. But that's what the thing, because we are all parents, we have children. Which Psalms you want to read, Bambam? Which Psalms you want to read?
Oh, wait, the Derval.
Dinner, big up yourself for night time, I never see dinner.
Yeah, man, dinner there, man. Make sure you position the pillow.
Oh, the pillow, position the pillow.
Hey, Derval, you don't know, say I'm a bone. You don't know, say, Derval. You don't know, say I'm a neck bone fracture. My neck bone.
Yeah.
Did I tell you? Me get the result today.
Accident, right, Bambam?
Me did get 2 whiplash already. When me did think my neck broke. And me never that pain not mine, cause pain gone. But when you notice what I'm depend live, I always depend with pillow behind me, so always. Because my shoulder always give me a problem. Always. One time the doctor showed me the diagram and she showed me how the bone supposed to set with a curve. My one straight as an arrow. Straight. Plus she said there are 6 little bones that will go cross and them supposed to have space in between and my one them each on. Yeah. She said, the doctor said, oh my God. I can just imagine the pain that you're going through.
I think it might be the
So may I start?
Says anything about the lymphatic nerve or anything?
Yeah, them word there, yeah, them lymph or something there, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of, I don't know what's a medical field or working.
Yeah, so may I start?
But anyway,
therapy tomorrow.
Which songs you want me to read here?
Pick one now.
Can I read Psalms 21?
Or if you want to read a Proverbs, you ever read a Proverbs yet?
Oh, which one? Okay, hold on, make my glasses. Let me get my glasses. I remember me read from the
one bump, yes,
it's the King James version, so the wording might be a little different, but let me see if I find Proverbs. Hold on.
One bleach.
It's Proverbs. Proverbs what?
I don't know, choose one now. One will give you some wisdom.
Okay, I want anybody in the chat wanna choose a Proverbs.
Yeah, not so tomorrow. I'm gonna do some therapy.
Let me see. Okay, let me see this one. So this one is Proverbs 4. Okay. It's titled Security in Wisdom.
Yeah, man. Always. That's why I say something with some wisdom.
Okay. So Security in Wisdom, Proverbs 4. And I'll read by starting verse 1. Hear, my children, the instruction of a father, and give attention to no understanding. For I give good doctrine, do not forsake my law. When I was my father's son, tender and the only one in the sight of my mother, he also taught me and said to me, let your hearts retain my words, keep my commands and live. Get wisdom, get understanding. Do not forget nor turn away from the words of my mouth. Do not forsake her, and she will preserve you. Love her, and she will keep you. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom. And in all your getting, get understanding. Exalt her, and she will promote you. She will bring you honor when you embrace her. She will place on your head an ointment of grace. A crown of glory she will deliver to you. Hear my son and receive my sayings, and the years of your life will be many. I have taught you in the way of wisdom. I have led you in the right path. When you walk, your steps will not be hindered, and when you run, you will not stumble. Take firm hold of instruction. Do not let go. Keep her, for she is your life. Do not enter the path of the wicked, and do not walk in the way of evil. Avoid it. Do not travel on it. Turn away from it and pass on, for they do not sleep unless they have done evil. And their sleep is taken away unless they make someone fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. But the path of the just is like the shining sun that shines ever brighter into the perfect day. The way of the wicked is like darkness. They do not know what makes them stumble. My son, give attention to my words. Incline your ear to my sayings. Do not let them depart from your eyes. Keep them in the midst of your heart. For they are life to those who find them, and health to all their flesh. Keep your hearts with diligence, for out of it spring the issues of life. Put away from you a deceitful mouth, and put perverse lips far from you. Let your eyes look straight ahead, and your eyelids look right before you. Ponder the path of your feet, and let all your ways be established. 27 and ending. Do not turn to the right nor to the left. Remove their foot from evil. There ended the reading of God's words.
Amen.
Amen. Bless up yourself. To all our wonderful friends, Shamar Miller, Deanery, Nuts Hard, Nuts what? Nuts Hoodweed. Bless up you all. It's a pleasure. Again, I've been absent for a while. Been around, but absent, but at the end of the day, enjoy the conversation. And again, to the person who was on the live who may have been offended, the topic was based on what it is based on. This was not about us men and whatever, right, Bambam? Am I right?
Yeah, you never know competition between a man and a woman. Yeah, never know. Yeah. Nuts. They get the injection nuts. So, I'm not really under no pain now. I just have to, have a comfort when I lean back. Yeah. Yeah, maybe have to take the injection to the nuts. I think I couldn't manage it. I never know if I do it myself.
Alright, Bamba, I'm gonna let you give your final or
yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Bless night. Love you, and I'm still here, okay?
Yeah, man, bless you. Yeah. Mr. Nuts last night. I cry. I did I do my little cry before I go on my bed. The way me in a pain. Remember. No pill, nothing in an hour. Jeez, my mother begged me go thing the fear, a puppy. And the drive through, how you have to sit down in the car, I say, I never feel so much pain processing in my life. I never know if I do it myself, it's unbearable. Jeez, I'm crying with that. I tell the doctor today, I said, give me that injection, let me not care much for me need it. It's still not. Like flush out the pain like 100%, but at least, my little, goodish. I'm telling you, I'm saying I want an appointment tomorrow. I cannot wait till not Wednesday, Thursday, no. I have to start the therapy right away. Right away. So I have a 8:30 appointment tomorrow. So people who don't even give me no cash up, now I put something in the no super chat, now I put something in the cash up, but it's alright. Tomorrow may I come over here come talk about posts. Alright, bless up on yourself and peace out. Sweet Dream, sleep tight. And thank you guys for coming. Shamar, thank you for coming. And you know, the rest of you know, not, well, the regular, I want to know myself say, you know, I love straight. Yeah. Christopher. You know, and the people in the back. People in the back, bless upon yourself. All right. Peace out.